There we go. Hello, everybody. How's it going? My name's TJ.
I'm Coleman.
And we're straight out of Geek Fortress in Snohomish, Washington. Wrong mic? Yeah, he unplugged the mic on us. That's the way that it goes sometimes, and apparently that's the way that it went this time. But hey, we went down, we went back up, and now we're back at it and ready to go. Can you tell me a little bit about what we've got out in the world tonight, Coleman?
We got some Legacy action.
Oh my goodness. Not only are you right, you're double right, because we've got 4 rounds of it tonight. Should be a solid, fantastic time. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, actually.
Yeah?
I like Legacy a lot.
I am also a big fan.
I do have round 1 as well. Just jumping right into the action.
Okay. Whoops, that's not what I want. Okay. And we should be good.
Yep.
We should be good.
Oh,
Maybe we aren't good. Let's see. I don't know.
Are we good? Let's find out together.
Yeah, let me know if we're good, because we should be good, but if we aren't good, because or I'm just not sure if people... There we go. What's up? Seraphir, thank you so much for hitting the sub button. I appreciate it. You're a rock star. I look forward to seeing you more in the future, both in store and in chat. Alright, so, tell me a little about that Legacy action that we've got out there.
We've got Justin on the wall.
Justin on the wall, is he playing his usual super sweetness?
Yep, he is on some miraculous magic cards.
Things, okay.
And you've Carl on this side.
Wasteland Carl?
That's the one.
Alright, let's hope I can remember how to spell his name.
That's correct, actually.
Is he on Jund again?
He is on Bug Midrange.
Interesting. Not specifically not shardless.
Specifically not shardless. I asked him about it. He's not playing shardless.
Interesting. This must be something like James Blood James kind of thing going on.
Yeah, he's got Leovold. He's got some things.
Is he okay? So is this maybe like the is this the true name Bug?
It might be.
Okay.
I didn't see a true name, but I know he has Leovolds.
Okay, I'm gonna call this true name Bug just to be safe, because that strikes me as the most likely.
Yeah, that sure.
Thing. But we are gonna have 4 rounds of it, and should be a good time. We'll see you there. Glorious Visionary with the sub! That's 3 months in a row.
They didn't think we'd see it, but we did.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it would be like it is, but it be.
But it do.
Hey, boo. Alright, so on the right side of the field, we do have Miracles. I'm seeing some Ponder
that
in
is
there.
a true name Nemesis
and it looks
on
like,
the
just like you normally
left
do
side.
with a Ponder, he's going to shuffle it up.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, it seems to be the way that it's going right
I
now.
don't think you can serum powder that.
Funny enough, but otherwise, Carl on the True Name Bug, this is the deck that, I assume at least, that this is the deck that
Do need to update those pictures, though.
We do need to update those pictures.
I don't think Justin's playing Collected Company, and I'd be impressed if Carl was playing Primeval Type.
I really hope that they both are playing both of them. That would make quite a night for me.
I was gonna say, you can just put top.
See, people don't like it that it shows the new art, so I was going to go with that one.
Oh, that's also fine.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we have a top of Basic Mountain.
A top of Basic Mountain, yes.
Interesting.
Otherwise, I like the Basic Mountain. It's a solid one. Going to be able to draw
Ooh.
into the land. Not a bad way to kick things
Ah,
off. Doesn't
see,
have the
Justin-
double blue required for this
Justin
counterbalance.
also only has... He's relying on the top of his library for lands.
Yes, and doesn't have a shuffle effect.
Sylvan.
Carl is kicking things off to a really
Well,
good
I
start.
believe Justin's floating a shuffle effect.
Okay, so Flooded Strand on top, but really just with one Flooded Strand. That still makes a Brainstorm look kind of, like, better now, but without having a whole lot on top, it's going to be a little bit tricky.
Yeah, and especially with the Sylvan being down.
True. He's going to be drowning in card advantage pretty quick here.
Yeah, and I think Justin's probably going to have to try to land the Jace quickly.
Looks like going for that
Maybe
Flooded
the counterbalance.
Strand. The counterbalance could come down this turn, but that basically means that you're hoping on this mountain to be able to counter something. And in the meantime, Carl's probably just going to pick up 3 cards and fall to 12.
Yeah, also...
There's not a whole lot of pressure being dealt by
Abrupt
this
Decay
deck.
is pretty bad for you.
Absolutely true.
So Justin's not respecting Wasteland against Carl. That seems like a mistake.
Against Carl, that seems like the perfect play.
Oh, sorry.
This is Wasteland Carl we're talking about. When's the last time you saw him activate a Wasteland?
Last week, when I played him, Wastelanded my Gaia's Cradle.
Clearly, we all have times for redemption.
Yep. So he's going to look at a Noble Hierarch,
I see a Baleful Strix. I would go to 12 and just look Justin straight in the eyes.
No, I think he's just gonna keep the hierarch.
Less cool.
Oh, because he's only got those lands in play. He doesn't have another land.
See, if you take all that damage, it means that you get 3 chances to find a land next turn.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah. For the low cost of falling to 12. Worth it. Looks like he is just going to be kicking the turn back, so not going for anything just yet. Could have gone for that Baleful Strix for the redraw, so I'm a little bit surprised by that one. Maybe just holding on to the Force Will.
Maybe. I'm not even... He doesn't... That's a Brainstorm, not a Force.
Oh, is there an Abrupt Decay in that hand?
There is an Abrupt Decay.
Okay. So we were just waiting to go on that one at the end step and then untap with it. See if Justin can devote a little bit of resources to it.
He hasn't found a land. He does find a Ponder, though. Ponder's very interesting.
Ponder is...
Especially since he can play Ponder and Noble Hierarch.
Ponder Noble Hierarch can still have an extra mana over.
And then try to see if he hits another land there.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna stack 2 of them on top, still not taking any damage off of that. And
okay, so he's just gonna do that first. I guess. Oh, he's gonna Thoughtseize. Okay.
That's pretty good against control strategies. With that Jason hand too.
Well, I mean, Justin has a Brainstorm here.
Forcing him to hide stuff on top is not a bad way to go about this, though.
I mean, Justin did find a Force.
Is someone tapping the mic? I don't believe so.
It's not me. I don't have a pen this time.
Yeah, I don't think so. Hopefully there isn't a weird tap. I don't know. Now we're being extra quiet just to see.
Well, I mean, there's the normal amount of tapping on the battlefield.
Ooh, lands.
So, yeah.
Now with interactive sound. Let's try that. See if that helps. Let me know if that helps, everybody.
Okay, so he just looks like he hid the Force and the Jace.
Let's see here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to see the Force, the Jace, and another Jace.
Should have just let him take the Jace.
Okay, so it looks like we're all good now. We don't have the weird metallic noise.
I don't know. Let us know. Hopefully we got it fixed. So we are going to have the Jace. We're going to slam that one down.
The Mind Sculptor.
It shouldn't sound like... I don't think... No ventilation happening now.
No, I don't think so.
I have no idea what's going on. Okay. And unfortunately... Oh, wait. I can hear it. Hold on. Let's Patrick Chapin and do some innovating.
Ho ho.
Yep.
Carl's going to look at the top. He's going to finally find that third land, and it's a fetch land, so that's actually going to be really good.
Lands are good.
But, I mean, he still has to deal with this Jason play now.
Yeah. And doesn't have a whole lot of ways to apply pressure at the moment. Let's see if I can hear what you're all hearing. Did you post your obs on Ghostway?
That's a very good question.
And the answer is?
Back to the game. I have not actually posted it yet. I'm very sorry.
Okay. And that didn't work. Perfect.
That did not work at all.
No, it didn't. But that's okay. Hopefully it went away. People stopped talking about it. So my hope is that it is now gone. I tried turning off some of our ability to pick up sounds.
Hashtag blame Dylan for unplugging the mic.
That's definitely it. It shouldn't be vibrating because...
It doesn't look like it's moving.
At all. And neither of us are kicking the table at the moment. So...
I did hit up the Turns player on May Day 2. That... All of the Turns players, we all know each other. And it's a way of life. It's fun to tech.
Did you actually know them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're really cool.
Okay, so we've got the Noble Heart going for a Ponder. Still do have 3 of these lands available. One thing that's kind of nice is that a Leovold allows you to actually draw a card against a Jace that's plussing, if that's ever a problem.
Yeah, yep. At the same time, though, that if there's a Leovold in play, the Leovold is going to be very good against the Jace anyway.
Though that True Name Nemesis looks like a pretty decent answer to Jace.
Except for the Force of Will.
Yeah, if it was on the battlefield as opposed to in the graveyard, it might be a little bit more effective. So Justin's actually going to pitch his second Jace for that one, so getting that out of his hand, which was kind of a dead card at the moment.
Looks like we're going to draw 2 more Force. And Justin's got he's got 2 pair with a land kicker.
It's not the CPU fan. We have extra quiet ones, and also they're on the other side of the table.
So Carl almost forgot the Sylvan trigger. It's very easy to do. I've done it multiple times.
But it looks like he didn't.
But he remembered it at the last second.
Tricky Carl. You know, you really got to give it to Carl. He, I don't think, ever actually misses important cards that are on the battlefield that might be good in the matchup.
Nope.
Yeah, pretty solid. So we've got another TrueNet Hardcast Force of Will. That's the world that we're living in right now.
Yep. So we're going to see a Brainstorm here.
Mm-hmm.
Try to see if we can find a Force of our own.
It's certainly a possibility. I believe he actually had a Force of Will earlier, so it might just be that he's trying to find something.
Oh,
that
no,
he's
you had the
more-
Brainstorm. That's the card. It's been Brainstorm and GT are the two cards. in his hand.
Ooh, though that GT is pretty nice.
I mean, like,
He's probably going to go to the top of the library for this, just that he can actually try and... He needs to find both a Force and a blue card.
Well, yeah, he has the blue card because I think he still has the blue card.
Well, if he's going to cast the Brainstorm for it, he will.
Well, I mean, I think he still has another blue card. I
Got
think it's
it.
the card he drew. Yeah, he has the Jace.
Oh, okay, that's a little bit different.
Okay, so all we need to do is find Force, and he does have Wasteland.
That seems like it might be just enough to get there. Abrupt Decay. Yeah, this isn't quite enough.
No. But
Was that a Daze?
No, he.
Okay.
It was I think it was the. I think the three cards he found were Decay, Wasteland,
Oh, okay, okay.
and it's a Jite and a Jace are the other cards.
GT, Jace, Decay, and Wasteland. I guess the Jace might be able to kind of outgrind it, but basically they're both taking a look at 3 cards
At
per
this
turn.
point,
The
the
abrupt,
Mentor.
the abrupt Decay is okay against that.
Yeah, but I mean, still, he's gonna.
With double Ponder in hand, he's probably going to be firing these off just to make some more
Yeah.
wins.
You don't need to do it now. You can wait like probably 2 turns.
Not against that abrupt Decay. It is a sorcery. I mean, Justin doesn't know that it's there, though.
Abrupt Decay is not a sorcery.
No, Ponder is.
I know, but like I feel like on the Mentor you can wait maybe 2 turns because that way you have more
Oh,
cards.
Justin. Okay, I thought you were saying that he would wait to cast the Ponder
Oh,
after
no,
a Monastery
no,
Mentor. I was
no,
like, that
no,
doesn't make
no.
sense.
I may make some pretty stupid plays. This one not so much.
Well, that's okay. It's usually because you have a stupid deck.
Accurate statement.
So we are going to play out that Monastery Mentor, leaving up 2 of these Tundras, which is going to leave up the Ponders, and he might actually get a little bit punished here. One thing that Justin can do is use a Force of Will pitching one of those Ponders. Actually, no, he discarded one,
Well,
didn't he?
no, he put it back on
Brainstormed
the top.
with the Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's actually got 2 Ponders. He's going to get no value out of this Monastery Mentor.
Yeah. Oh, Carl's just gonna take 8.
What a champ. That's an A+ play. Nothing says, I'm going to win this matchup, like dealing 8 damage for them.
Yep. We're gonna see. The
Ooh,
Abrupt
Umazal
Decay.
might do, I can't play
we're
and
just gonna
equip
see
it
the
Umazal's
Jace.
GT.
And yeah, this is well worth a ponder.
So what Justin's actually doing here is he's going to activate the Senses Divining Top and draw the Force Will, which is up on top.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then he's just going to force the Jace.
Yeah. Still,
Then-
Justin with only a Jace and a Ponder in hand. Now, obviously, that's pretty good.
I was gonna say I will take that board state against.
But Carl's got
Noble Hierarch.
cards in hand. He's got a Noble Hierarch. He's got a Sylvan Library. He's got a Wasteland. The Wasteland is actually pretty medium.
Yeah, the Wasteland is not great.
I don't know. Carl might be able to actually start grinding his way back into this one.
I still think I would take the active Jace on this board state. The library's great,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, like if that Noble Hierarch gets annoying enough, he can just bounce it.
Oh no, it's going to be attacking for 1 at this Jace.
Well, I mean,
4 lands and a top in Justin's hand.
I think you meant reshuffle.
Sorry. a top, a reshuffle, and a reshuffle in Justin's hand.
Yeah, that's what those are. So
That
we're gonna see.
Thoughtseize
That
Force of Will.
Force is gonna be great. Maybe Carl takes 8 and loses.
Ooh, it is possible. It is possible. Yes, he is at 17. Sorry.
So it looks like he's gonna take the Force, and we're gonna see the Ponder. Okay.
You got it, Steven. Will screenshot. Still has the Abrupt Decay. He could actually try to set up something where he Abrupt Decays the top in response to an activation. It's
I
not
don't-
like a great play,
I
but
don't know
it's
if
a
that's
reasonable
the
play.
angle you want to fight on.
It's probably not when you also have, a top, or when you also have a Jace on the battlefield. It looks a lot worse, but it's certainly something that can be done.
Yeah.
And right now you don't have a whole lot of other options as far as what you're going to Abrupt Decay in this matchup, unless you want to hold it up for a Monastery Mentor.
Yep, so we are going to see a flip there. It looks like we have a Force.
K-Marky, yes it is. This is, in fact, Wasteland Carl.
And it looks like we're just going to reshuffle it away. Which is perfectly fine. The Force isn't going to be great.
It's really funny that Leovold is such a powerful card in Legacy, yet the art is of him conceding. How odd is that? You got me. No, wait. I got you.
Huh.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
That is kind of interesting.
It's a little bit of a whoopsie-daisy trick there.
Okay, well, actually, Justin, those top 3 are actually really good. Because it's a Snapcaster, I believe that was a Ponder, maybe a Brainstorm, but it was a cantrip of some kind. But that Snapcaster is going to be very good.
And looks like we are going to go for the attack. Are we going to see a Terminus?
No,
Nope.
we're just going to see a Snapcaster try to block.
And that's going to work. You do
Gonna
get
say
the
the-
counters all the same, though.
Yeah, the top is on top of Justin's library, though.
Yeah.
Top's on top of your library. So he's just going to draw that. Yeah, you see, at this point, I'm fine.
Okay. Leovold conceding must be a trap. Good point, Glorious Visionary. Ouroboros Forum. It is possible that he's asking you to have a seat, but it really looks like, I don't know, that's the face that I make
So
when
we're
I'm
going to
conceding.
Fate Seal ourselves?
I like it. The old Jace,
Yeah,
Jace for
myself.
Scry. Jace for Scry. The top is in hand.
It's in hand for his turn, because he drew it for his draw step.
Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of putting it on top of his library to then draw it, he just put it
Yeah,
into his
and
hand.
that's why he just said, oh, right, it's on top of my library, so I'm just, instead of putting it on top, then drawing it, he's just going to put it into his hand.
Shortcuts.
Yep.
Always successful in movies, so I'm told. We do have an Abrupt Decay. We've got
So he's told,
Yeah.
everyone.
We do have the
Oh, here's Leovold.
Leovold looking pretty good here. Plus, he's got the Forcible backup.
We are going to see a Terminus.
Terminus is unfortunate. The Forcible still going to be okay though.
Yep. Honestly, if I'm Carl, I kind of want to wasteland the fetch.
Force him to no longer either force a reshuffle or take away his ability to reshuffle.
Yeah.
I like that. Is Justin in full top deck mode at this point? I think so.
Mhm.
So that's not going to resolve. That was his draw for turn. So we're going to see a Brainstorm with a fetch.
We are not going to see a Brainstorm. There's a Leovold in play.
Oh, you're right.
Probably going to see a Fate Seal on himself. Oh, we're just going to bounce.
Draw a card.
Yep. Draw a card first.
Man, that card's good. And you know that it's going to resolve now, though. You get to just play
Well,
it again.
I mean-
You're not swinging at it. Like, that's relevant.
Yeah.
But the more that... If Justin keeps trying to bounce it, you've got an Umazawa's Jite, which can actually deal 2 damage to it when you're ready.
Well, it can't deal 2 damage to Jace.
That's a Vendilion Click, by the way.
I guess that's fair. He can still Brainstorm if he chooses. I just wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, with the Umazawa's Jite sitting on 2 counters, that does make it much worse.
Yeah, but, I mean... What?
Well, it means that the Leovold would be able to attack and actually kill the Jace in one hit.
Okay. I mean, I don't really think that Jace is ever going to do anything besides bounce anything when there's a Leovold in play.
True.
So,
True. I'm just saying that the Leovold could. Well, not anymore.
yeah. No.
Because he decided to check out the bouncy castle at the carnival. Turns
Oh.
out, pretty sweet.
Carnivals, huh? I was not aware of the carnivals. They not often talked about carnivals of Trest.
Okay. So,
We are going to see a Terminus.
Leovold. Leovold's pretty great.
Leovold's not bad.
Leovold has 2 super relevant pieces of text.
I'd actually say 3.
I'd say 3-3. It's a 3/3, everybody.
I would have, because it's an elf, that's why.
Oh, nice. That's a good tip. Each opponent can't draw more than one card each turn. Especially good against both the since it's Divine Top and the Jace. Does end up getting hit by this Terminus, however. But also, whenever you or a opponent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability your opponent controls, you may draw a card. So Justin, with the Terminus, able to sweep that Leovold to the bottom of the library, then goes for the 0 ability on this Jace.
He's actually activating the top first, because he wants to figure out if he brainstorms or Fate Seals Carl.
Oh, good call. Good call.
And we are going to see the 5th land for the force that's chilling on top of Justin's deck.
What do you think it is?
Pretty sure it's a force.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Is that a Brainstorm in hand, I think? As well as a...
It's a Brainstorm and a Decay, I believe.
I think you are correct.
So... Are we gonna try to... Are we just gonna force the...
Seems medium.
Oh, we are gonna decay the top, though. That's not bad.
Called that.
At this point, though, like, I mean...
There's not a whole lot more to do with it, you know?
Yeah, well, this is why I said I take an active Jace.
Yeah.
Because active Jace will beat Library. Because you will always
draw 2 cards per turn.
Yeah.
In a sort of always kind of way.
Yeah, but
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And like Carl's just firing off a Brainstorm to draw a card.
Yeah, the Thoughtseize is super medium. I think that's a second Jite.
Yes, that is a second Jite.
That looks, and it looks like he wants the Thoughtseize.
Yeah, I mean,
against the Brainstorm, it's not abysmally bad. It's just not that good.
Yeah, and Carl,
it's not good right now.
It's very medium.
If Justin has no lands on top of his library, it looks okay.
Hey, but
if he has literally anything, it's just super underwhelming. Like, now I know you have nothing. Haha. Oh, look, he drew cards. Neat.
So it looks like he's gonna crack a fetch in response to the.
You're building Blue-Red Twin for Legacy. It did okay for a little bit.
So,
I mean, it's a lot better than the modern version.
So Carl was trying to shuffle away that. Oh hey, he found the counterspell.
He did find the counterspell, so it's kind of like. But now it means that you get to take the counterspell and not even pay
no,
life.
I think you just let him.
Are we gonna brainstorm?
Nah, just let him take the brainstorm.
No, you brainstorm again and try to hit the land that time. Dig one deeper.
So it's a little unfortunate that Justin.
Coleman does have great hair.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those curls. They are just as springy as you'd think.
They are very springy. I wish I could harness the energy in this, and I could probably power my house for a solid week.
That's what people say about just me in general. We're high energy. So, ooh, look, another Thoughtseize. I hear that was pretty good. And a fetch land.
And the Jite.
Pretty outstandingly medium.
Yep. Speaking of outstandingly medium,
actually, I don't.
This death rate's going to be very medium because of the Terminus on top of Justin's deck.
Hooray!
And now that Justin's been holding onto this counterspell, I believe we're just going to start fate sealing himself.
Probably.
Oh, that does not feel good when your opponent looks at the top card and says, I like it.
Neat. Yeah, that's cool.
It's pretty good.
I don't even know what we'd end up looking for, because with that counterspell on top, there's very little that Carl can do other than, like, the card that can't be countered, Abrupt Decay.
Not very good against Jace.
No, not great. Until we start getting back when we could affect converted mana cost matters.
Oh, sure. If you can, like, now you, what was it?
He could play an Ixodron, turn the Jace face down. After he plays, he could turn everything into it's all creatures. Okay. Turn everything into artifact, then play March of the Machines, play an Ixodron, put the Jace face down, and then he can Abrupt Decay it.
Okay. Or isn't there, like, a card that says if you have a number, you can increase that number by 1?
I think there's an uncard, yes.
Yeah, there you go. We just have to play with uncards. I feel like that's more plausible than March of the Machines, Micah Synthelatus, and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, all of his lands would die in that scenario.
Hilarious.
And also Jace can bounce itself, which is That might be the funniest part.
Okay,
about that.
so the Jace is at 9 right now, and it looks like
like-
that Noble Hierarch, luckily it was already holding a staff, just really had to put a little bit of a blade on it to start having the plow.
Yeah, hierarchs, they're very noble in all pursuits. So in my head, that noble hierarch is really good at farming now.
Yeah, it moved on to a higher archetype, being fire. I meant farmer,
I know.
but in my mind, F words just become fire. Hearing McCurse is hilarious.
Oh, fire.
Oh, sweet fire.
So Justin gonna take game 1 after that Jace. That Jace really rode that to victory.
Yeah. I feel like I really detracted from the hierarch pun that I made for higher archetype because I just went straight to of fire.
Ooh, that's an interesting card for Justin to have.
Welcome to the home of the brave and the land of the fire. Hi, my name's TJ.
I'm Coleman.
We're steering out of Geek Fortress in Snohomish, Washington, getting ready for Game 2 between Miracles and True Name Bug in round 1 of 4 here at Geek Fortress, located in that super sweet Snohomish, Washington. Hit that follow button. Join us in the future. Your name will show up. It'll look super sweet.
Yeah,
I'll
it'll
get
be
extra super duper.
There.
Yes. But not my face.
No.
Farther.
Yeah, like right where those sleeves are. They'll
Yes.
pop up and it'll make an explosion.
Your name could be a sleeve.
That's true. We could have sleeves of your name.
Exactly. What's up, AJ? It's good to see you.
Hey, AJ, what's up?
Oh, fuego. Fire. Man, I like fire. What? I do. So, engine explosives coming out of the sideboard for Justin. Bane Yair, Angel.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah, Vendilion Click's actually in an interesting spot.
Looks like Carl not liking that Umazawa's G-Tate. Or actually, it looks like he may have. That
Oh
might be
no,
the
looks like
G-Tate
Justin's
back.
boarding out the EE.
Lame.
Maybe.
Hit an EE on 1 and 2 seems really effective against this deck.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I mean-
actually dislike it.
Yeah, but I mean, he only has. I believe he's only playing 1 engineered explosives.
I know, but I'm just not sure that I would take it out against a deck that's running Umazawa's G-Tate Sylvan Library.
I actually expect Carl to take out Jite.
Also, but Justin putting that EE on 3 allows him to actually hit a great variety of things. He can hit both the Leovold and the True Name Nemesis.
In coming out of the board, I expect Justin to have a lot more answers to True Name Nemesis.
like the Pyroblast and the Red Elemental Blast there.
Like the Supreme Verdict right there.
Also the Supreme Verdict, the Ajani Vengeant, and the Blood Moon.
Johnny Avenger not super hot against True Name Nemesis.
It's pretty good against Leovold.
It is very good against.
It's
It's
okay.
medium against it.
It's playable against Leovold.
It kills Leovold.
Yes, you don't want to keep plussing their lands.
No.
with Ajani.
No, that's not very good.
Oh man, that would be pretty bad. Hello, it is good to see you as well. Hello everybody who is joining. I just realized that there's almost 100 of you, and I want to say
hi.
thank you very much everybody for being here. I appreciate that about you, and I look forward to doing this more with you. We'll be streaming some Modern Action tomorrow. I'll be streaming from home on Saturday. Then I'll be streaming from home on Monday. Then I'll be streaming from home on Tuesday. And actually, on Monday will be the 7th day in a row that I'll be streaming. The first time that I've ever done 7 days in a row.
A crazy person.
I'm apparently a crazy person.
Crazy person.
Maybe I am insane.
Oh yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Slim Jims, they never get old.
They also never get fat because they're slim.
It's because of the huge amount of preservatives.
Well, they do. Jim is a very slim person. Slim Jim.
You know, I do remember watching The Office, and I think Jim was, in fact, quite slender.
But you see, I don't think he's very. I don't think he goes into the woods. I don't think he's a slender man now.
Do you think part of the reason why he was so smooth is because he had Pam? So, we're getting ready for game 2 here. Carl's going to be on the play. What's up, Sean? It's good to see you. Bruce by the Magic Guy. What a great name. What?
I'm still getting over that Pam joke.
Okay. So we're going to kick it off with 7. And looks like a Forcible Snapcaster Swords. 1 land, though.
I'm pretty sure Justin's got a mulligan this.
I think that no cantrips and only 1 land, it strikes me as a mulligan.
Yeah, especially Oh, although he does have the Mentor, and the Mentor can steal wins.
That's true.
Although not against Carl's hand, I can tell you that much.
This hand got real bad. I'd just take out Force of Will.
I actually kind of want to take the Snapcaster.
Is this... Okay, that is a Snapcaster.
Yeah.
So the Snapcaster means that Justin only has swords. It also means that if Justin's going to do a...
Thank you.
If he is going to cast a Force of Will, then he has to exile his other Force of Will for it.
Yeah, or you could take the Mentor, but since Carl has a Dread of Night.
Also, Carl has got his own Force of Will.
Yeah, but his only other blue card is Trinum Nemesis.
You're excited to see what deck I'm going to send your... I know what deck I'm sending you.
Oh, wow, that was a great draw for Justin.
I just realized. I get to send Bruce by a deck to do a deck tech on.
Oh, do you?
You know exactly what deck I'm sending, don't you?
Oh, that deck, huh?
Turns out I have something for you, Brew.
Oh, buddy.
I hope you're hyped.
So
it's A+.
It is something.
That's a great draw.
So yeah, Justin. So this is why I don't think I would have taken the Mentor.
We should probably note what this card is.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Dread of Night. Yeah, I'm really surprised that he took the Mentor when he has a Dread of Night.
Yeah, it's mostly because if you take the Snapcaster, because I don't think you take one of the forces.
No, I think the if he has the Snapcaster in hand, it's usually the best card in any hand. It's just such an insanely valuable creature.
Yeah, because then the Mentor doesn't really do a whole lot if there's a Dread of Night in play.
Though the Wear and Tear looking pretty solid.
Yeah, the Wear and Tear is not bad.
But luckily, Carl is probably going to have at least 5 Dread of Nights.
Yes, at least 5.
I have
Probably
to think
6.
That's the case. What's up, Shade of Hades? It's good to see you. I am doing well. I am so ready for the weekend. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. Plus, I'm going to be streaming 7 days in a row from last Tuesday to probably next Tuesday. So that's 8 days in a row. Plus Wednesday. Oh, my. Hey, everybody.
Like I said, crazy person.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun, actually. I'm excited. But I'm just ramped up to keep doing this more. And a Ponder from Carl kicking things off. This Wear and Tear is actually going to be pretty solid against this Dread of Night.
I'm not actually sure.
I mean, it's able to hit that on the bright side.
Because the Dread of Night doesn't really do anything anymore.
That's true. He did take out the Monastery Mentor, so maybe I'd just leave it on the battlefield for the time being.
Yeah, there's no real reason to do it. Mostly because there are more important things to hit, like Sylvan Library. He probably doesn't have as many. He probably only has 1 GT in the deck now.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I didn't see anything there. It was really quick.
He's just gonna do the 365 challenge on 2 different streams. I will, Bruce.
I was gonna say, don't give him ideas. He probably would do that.
I'm not ready to commit to that right now. I'm really not. I'm already pretty close.
So actually, this decision on the Thoughtseize is coming back to haunt Carl. Because now Justin found a second blue card.
Yep. On the bright side, if Justin goes down this much for it, that's huge. And it looks like he's okay with this resolving.
No, it's
not.
No, okay. He's not letting True Name Nemesis resolve.
Yeah. Now, the bright side is
4
that...
for 3?
God, the top is so good, though.
Yeah, but the fact that he has the top.
That top is so good. And a Brainstorm. Ouroboros form, yeah. Anybody who isn't yet, Bruce by the Magic Guy in chat, go follow his channel. He's pretty awesome.
It's I believe the technical term is dope.
Yeah, I heard some kids the other day. They said his stream was lit.
Oh, this is gonna be really bad for Carl.
So for 3 mana, Carl is gonna get annihilated. Is that about how it's gonna work?
I think that's gonna be how it works.
Okay.
I think he's gonna wait 1 turn.
Sorry, Carl. I mean, just wait for Carl to... Ooh, does he have a second blue card?
I don't think he has a second blue card.
Unfortunate. Any death and taxes tonight? It's possible. I don't actually know. There's goblins, which looks kind of like death and taxes if you...
It's got ports and wastelands.
your eyes and pretend like it's...
And vials.
It actually doesn't have ports.
Well, it has wastelands and vials.
Yep.
And is a monocolored deck that plays a bunch of undercosted creatures.
Honesty Dragon. deck would you suggest for a modern Jund player? Shardless Bug.
Yes.
Yep.
Definitely not Legacy Jund. That is not the deck that you should play.
Yeah, I think Shardless Bug is probably the closest to modern Jund.
Probably, yeah.
So, a Pithing Needle coming down, probably naming top.
I was going to say,
Or
we should
maybe
wait
Jace.
I would actually name top here.
I think I would too, because he only has the 3 lands.
Yeah, and it hasn't actually resolved yet, so...
True.
Oh, now it has.
Unfortunately, that wear and tear is still looking pretty solid.
Yeah, that wear and tear is... Well, now he has a choice. Does he want to kill?
Should have named the Scalding Tarn.
I was going to say, you could also name Flooded Strand.
Yeah.
I really like naming fetch lands with top, especially if you're playing a Wasteland deck.
Ooh, Carl does have this Force Will in hand. Do you think he has the second blue card?
I know Justin has a Force, though.
But does he have a... Oh, and he still has that... No. Is he out of blue? Oh, he has got
No,
a Brainstorm.
he does have the Brainstorm. He basically scried to the top.
Yep. Man, this is gonna be brutal for Carl.
He
Double.
does have that. That's why I think he was waiting so long. On the
To wait until he could.
He was waiting on the needle because he could have forced the needle.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to see an Abrupt Decay in response. That way that it does in fact die.
Yeah.
Because he can't put it back on top.
Yep. Okay.
No, you can totally pay the entire mana with creatures.
Yep.
I've done it multiple times. It's awesome.
Gonna go with the old RTC.
Yep, that is actually what the expression is.
Something like that.
Yep.
Read the fire card.
Read the fire card.
No, but it does. It does. It's a little bit weird because they have improvise. Is that?
Yeah, that's the.
They have
one.
improvise right now, which doesn't let you.
Yeah.
Which is the weird part.
Yeah, but Convoke says you can tap anything.
Yep.
And then, for some reason, they decided to put a card with buyback, the same card with Convoke, which is dumb.
Oh, spreading this.
Sprout Swarm is a dumb magic card, and I hate it.
All right, pack one, pick one. Sprout Swarm or Pack Rat?
Sprout Swarm.
Yeah.
You can act. Well, Pack Rats don't have trample. So we're gonna see Pyroblast take down or counter this Tree Name Nemesis. And now Justin's really recovered from not drawing a whole lot of lands.
Justin, with a one-lander, has recovered after going through 2 counterspell. He's cast 3 Force of Wills this game.
Yeah, and he had a Mentor Thoughtseized.
Which was the wrong
And
take.
yeah,
I think this game came down to the wrong Thoughtseize. Because
I think so too.
He would have a True Name Nemesis right now. This game would be over.
yeah,
He would have a Jite or a Pithy Needle and a True Name Nemesis. You just don't beat that.
yeah, and like he's gonna try to play this Jace, but it's gonna run into the Snapcaster. It's gonna be Snap Pyroblasted.
Mm-hmm. And that Snapcaster does, in fact, look unfamiliar because the other one's exiled.
Yeah.
But still. You'd argue that if he didn't get the Mentor, this game would be over. I disagree. He had the Dread of Night and the Abrupt Decay.
He's still holding onto this Abrupt Decay for the entire game.
Yeah. I think that it's probably still okay.
Like he just doesn't Abrupt Decay the top, and he just instead Abrupt Decays, and he's still got another one.
Yep.
Like
I don't know. I'm not convinced that the Mentor would have ended the game.
yeah, and even if the Dread of Night got dealt with as it did, I mean, you're still dealing with it.
That's a Wandering Die, but I think he's at 9.
Well, we do have a Jace finally.
That's actually pretty big against
Yeah.
a Swords and a Terminus.
Yeah, although this does it? And I mean, looks like Carl is holding on to a True Name.
Barkeem sounds like that deck can't lose. You have a chat there too.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, that's a new gift to my
That
co-hosts.
That is new. Ho ho.
I know. I thought it was pretty neat.
Ho, ho.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Would
a
you
lot.
rather have the white background?
I would love to have the white background. Oh, that's so much better.
I have to agree for my own.
Improvising. So we have a Thoughtseize come down. Gonna take a Swords to Plowshares. And gonna show 2 Terminus.
Hey, what's up? Jeff Hoogland is now auto-hosting us. That makes me feel good inside. Thanks, Jeff. So,
Okay, so that's an interesting top three. You've got a Brainstorm, a Top, and a Ponder.
Let's see here. Let's do with this. Start shaking. I wonder if... Let me know if the thumping is happening right now as I'm talking. And then let me know if the thumping is happening right now. If it's now, just type in the word.
So we're definitely going to leave it on top. So we're going to take the top. Okay. Interesting.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that's why he didn't take it. It's because he didn't have
Figured it out. Thank you, everybody.
It's because he didn't have the second blue sources to be able to immediately Brainstorm. Oh, interesting. And if I'm...
Okay. Sorry. I'm planning. We're going to get one of those I think we're going to get a mic stabilizer soon.
That's interesting. I think I probably would have just... I don't think I would have committed more stuff to the board.
Just because... But he may not know about the Supreme Verdict.
Well, no, he knows about Justin's hand, and it's 2 Terminus.
True, and if Justin hits a land drop...
I mean, Carl does have a force, but, like, the second one is going to wreck him.
Didn't hit the land, though, so that's fortunate.
And then I honestly would I would actually seriously consider countering this Brainstorm.
I'm not so convinced. Looks like he's going to put both Brainstorm on top.
Well, no, because you know Justin's hand is 2 Terminus, and you've got the first one stopped, but you don't have the second one stopped.
True, and now they're both on top.
Yeah.
Yep. Plus you've got the
or
since
you
it's
could,
dividing top,
or
so you're going to have to
actually,
beat it here, plus you have to beat it on Justin's turn.
Yeah, or, like, honestly, you Jace plus.
This might get him the one hit that he might need, though. Though the Fate Seal looks pretty... Actually, he can do the...
You see, like, you have to assume...
The Fate Seal would have been pretty neat, though.
Yeah.
Force him to fire it off, then you can just put the top on bottom, I guess, but then it gives him another Fate Seal. That's rough. Or gets him another Terminus.
I'm not a fan of this because it's a Terminus on top.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have to assume it's a Terminus because otherwise there's not really a whole lot, and then...
It did allow him to deal enough damage to knock Justin down to 4, however.
Yeah, he is at 4, which is not nothing.
But in a deck that is trying to always have access to fresh cards through fetches,
yeah,
it's not nothing. Justin basically gets 3 shuffles over the course of the game.
Yeah.
The Umezawa's Jite can buy Carl a little bit of time. It's not often, but, I mean, he's got removal for, say, a Mentor. Because he has the Jite. He can theoretically gain some life if he really, needs to, even though that doesn't strike me as the ideal kind of situation.
Mm-hmm. But I would have liked to have seen a little different play. I do like the Fate Seal first instead of doing that, if that makes sense.
I think you end up with the same result. You're still going to be looking at...
Yeah, but you force Justin to make a move first, is the point.
That's true.
And then...
Is the stream still titled Modern? Nope. Leovold ain't bad.
That's not bad.
I mean, it forces the Jace to minus here.
I mean, he could just try to hit Verdict.
He could. He could also just cast the Red Elemental Blast. Hit it. Carl might draw a card. And you hope that he doesn't hit like a force.
Yep.
But Carl's already had 2 forces, so it's not super likely. And it lets you still have a Brainstorm. Plus you've got a Ponder, which is one of your few shuffle effects left when you're at 3.
Well, I mean, if you're going to Ponder, you have to Red Elemental Blast first.
Right. And Justin can't really crack that last fetch land because of this Deathrat Shaman. Mm-hmm. The Deathrat Shaman can just activate and start draining Justin. He is going to need to find an answer to that one soon.
Yeah.
This Jace might be the way to find that answer, though. Or at least in the short term, but then it means...
Well, I mean, Justin's dead on board right now.
Yes.
As it stands.
Correct.
So... Looks like he's just going to try to... Ooh, that's a good one.
A Johnny is not a bad one.
Yeah. Actually, does he have another red source?
Yeah, no, because he can't crack the skull. Oh, he can crack the skull.
Well, I mean, the volcanic island, I believe, got hit by a wasteland earlier.
Good point. If he's out of red sources, then he just
Say,
lost.
does he have another red source?
Oh, he did.
He
He just lost on that fetch.
Yeah,
The
because
Death Ray Charm was going to kill him.
well, I mean, he also shuffled away the engineered explosives.
You're right. That went poorly for you, Justin.
So yeah.
Does he have anything else in hand that might be able to buy it? Has he used the Jace yet?
I don't believe so.
No, because he just put the EE back, so I think that was the Jace, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah, he's dead.
He's got a counterspell in hand. That went poorly.
Yeah, he think
Check your graveyard before you fetch.
yeah, that's why I was just like, well, he can do that, but he used his only red source.
Funnily enough, forgot about the Wasteland against Wasteland Carl. So that's a little bit...
Yeah, that's new.
That's some good symmetry happening.
Yeah, because if he had a red source, I think Justin was probably winning this game.
I completely agree.
So,
With a Jace and an Ajani on the field with no
Yeah.
pressure from Carl and that Death Ray Shaman dead, I have to agree completely.
I was gonna say,
But because Justin forgot about the Wasteland from earlier,
I don't know why I'd attack, but you can just activate Death Ray Shaman and not have to worry about
boy,
it.
if he got hit by a swords there,
Oh man,
that would feel bad.
yeah.
How neat is that?
Yeah, that's. I mean, he won anyway.
I think Carl just got some own little redemption for himself there.
Yeah, yeah,
Using the Wasteland won him the game.
yeah. That's true.
You be sure to tell him that after
I
this.
will. I will.
Redemption. Someone play some Bob Marley. Ooh, man. Now all that's left is that he doesn't have to worry
Yep, and we're
about a thing. With 6 minutes left,
I was gonna say, I think we're gonna see some fast play now.
I think we are going to see some of that super sweet play.
Well, Justin's hand's actually pretty good.
Well, that's off to a good start.
Turn one top, followed with action. Yep.
I think just like top, counterbalance, mentor, go.
He's got 4 Snapcaster swords.
How many people tonight? Enough for
that's
4
pretty good.
rounds. That's all I
Ooh,
know.
and he's got a Pyroblast. Oh yeah, this hand's great.
Wow. 4 rounds. 4 that times the fun.
We're just gonna see the swords on the hierarchy.
Lame.
I would say he gains a life, but man, swords.
Swords.
It's not very forgiving.
Nope. How many do we need for 4 rounds, by the way? At least 9.
Yep.
How many do we have?
I believe we have 12.
We've exceeded ourselves,
Yeah.
everybody. We're at 12. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can't dig it.
I asked Dylan. He said, "Well, there's gonna be 4 rounds because there's more than 8, and I know we don't have 17."
It's more than 6, but less than 17.
Yeah, it's more than 8, but less than 17.
Double red elemental blast and forcible. While this hand might be great for Justin, this isn't a win in 4 hand. Hand.
That is a great hand if the game was headed like.
This is such a good.
That actually is a different story.
Hello. What's
Hello.
up?
Hiya, Johnny Vengeance.
How
How's
you
it going?
do? All right, now Justin probably gonna go for some red mana this time.
Yep, I was gonna say he found a land, so probably gonna play that.
It does seem like the neat play to me.
I think he probably has to try to keep the Ajani around, which is a little awkward.
Well, I mean, he's planning on fetching for red anyway to counter this.
Yeah, but you do lose the Ajani this way,
True. That's super awkward.
which is,
Pressure going.
Yep. Well, let's see if he finds it again with top.
Naturally, he will.
Yep.
This is miracles.
Yep.
It always finds what it needs. So, the True Name Nemesis cast by Carl, leaving up a Wasteland, nicely enough, which is why we saw Justin fetch for that basic move.
Another red elemental blast though.
Just what he wanted.
He does still have the Snapcaster, and the Snapcaster is also going to be good.
Yeah, he could do Snapcaster Red Elemental Blast and still activate top.
We might see a Painful Truce here.
That's pretty good.
Although
And it doesn't get hit by Red Elemental Blast.
But it does get hit by Force.
True, but
And-
Justin pitching his... I don't feel bad about him pitching that to
Yeah,
a Snapcaster to a Force Wall.
I mean,
It's obviously not what
yeah,
Carl
this is
wanted to
actually
happen.
a really interesting choice.
Instead of gaining 2 cards in advantage, Justin loses 2 cards in advantage.
I think you can spin top first to see what's going on.
Maybe you get a blue card on top, flip it up top, and keep the Snapcaster in
and
hand.
keep the Snapcaster around.
Sure. It means that fetch you got to be a little bit careful with this turn, but you
Yeah.
should be fine anyway.
Looks like he's just going to force it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really interesting play. I'm not sure what the correct line there is.
I don't know. I mean, it's funny that the card advantage race is exactly the same. With it being countered by that force will,
yeah,
it's hilariously still the same.
Yeah.
Instead of +2, Justin's -2. Yeah. I think Carl would rather have been +2.
Yeah, I think most players would.
But at least he didn't lose 3 life out of it. So.
Yeah, especially when you have force will in your own deck.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That is not really what Justin was looking for.
I mean, it's not horrid.
It's pretty close to it.
But it's not what he wants. He still does have the red elemental blast to protect him from, well, the true name nemesis.
True.
Name nemesis. That's correct.
Should fetch the... Oh, I like wastelanding the shock.
Oh, wastelanding the fetch, you mean?
Yes, I do mean that. Oh, okay. He's gonna do your work for you.
I was gonna say, like, he's gonna shuffle anyway.
True.
Let's see. What's Justin's best draw? Is it still a Johnny Vengeance?
Yeah.
I think it's a Johnny Vengeance.
Mentor looks pretty medium right now.
Mentor looks pretty bad, actually.
Yeah. Wear and Tear looks bad. Everything about this hand is super bad.
Shuffle effect looks good, though.
Carl gets a free turn right now.
Well, he didn't draw anything. So
really, way to take advantage of that free turn.
Yep, he's going to take 1.
I do kind of like holding on to the Wastelands, because if Justin ever tries to activate the Senses Dividing Top, you can also just hit the fetch to either force him to choose between the Senses Dividing Top or just actually losing a land. He'll probably lose the land, but it can take away a little bit of that ability for Justin to reshuffle his deck.
Carl does have the 2 Abrupt Keys in his hand.
Does he? Okay.
So, like, I don't think he's worried about the top very much. I mean, Justin's finally starting to draw some action.
1 action per turn, please.
I mean, when your 1 action is Brainstorm.
Yes.
And now
he drew a card. It was a business.
Oh, we are on turns, I believe.
Yep. And the Snapcaster Beats might get there. Can it deal 10 damage with
turn 3?
Can it deal 10 damage with 1 attack?
Yeah, unless there's a Become Immense involved.
Suddenly, in fact.
Yeah. Become Immense, Berserk kill you?
The hottest tech out of True Name. I mean, if you become Immense Berserk onto a True Name Nemesis, how do you lose?
That's true, man. I hadn't considered that.
That's 18 damage.
Oh, yeah, huh. Coming soon to a bug deck near you, Berserk and Become Immense.
It's actually the hottest tech. You basically become not infect. Post-board.
Oh, wow. If this was here about 3 turns ago, this would have been a real interesting game.
Real neat.
Yep, and I believe we are just going to see
Justin,
a draw.
You know that Justin's going to cast a Terminus for the spite of it, though.
I was going to say he's probably going to find... No, you know what card he's going to draw? He's going to draw Electrolyze. Somehow. He's going to try to force the Death Rites.
You know, Carl actually could have played a Vexing Devil and just won.
Oh, true. True. Justin can't beat Vexing Devil.
Cannot beat it.
Yep.
Miracle's got the draw. Who could have foreseen such a turn of events? Isn't Justin turn 5?
I believe so.
Okay. I don't know. They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Maybe they were miscounting and they put down a 1 for turn 0.
Yeah, maybe.
It is certainly possible that they did that.
So it looks like we're going to see a swords on the Death Rate.
Very nice.
I iced this draw up.
Way to go, Iceman.
Yeah.
Maverick.
I figure you're more Goose.
Goose dies at the end. It's very sad.
I mean, he's also the hero.
Nailed it.
Yep.
And we got a draw.
Yep. Well, we had multiple draws that entire game, but the only one that really mattered.
Very, very true. What is up, Fluent Design? It is good to see you. 4 months subbed today.
Nice.
Dang. That is a long time. Thank you for sticking with us.
Like months.
That's at least 4 of them, but I am not counting. Let's head on up and we'll see you there. Hello and thank you for joining. My name's TJ. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Wasn't that movie made before TJ was born? I was born in 92. I'll let you do the math because I don't know when that movie was born. It's already a strong indicator that that is a possibility. TJ is Merlin. I'll take it because I am most certainly a wizard. Though I forget who Merlin is in that movie. Now it's time to go back and watch Top Gun again. Dang. But next up, we've got round 2 coming at you. We've got 4 rounds of Legacy tonight. 1986. Wow, what a great year. What a great year. That is very exciting. Gibbous M, that sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. I can see that we're already going to bond because you've already gotten used to bonding to siblings who are the same age. I don't know when that movie was born. Dang it, did I say that? I probably did say that. That sounds like something that I would say. So, Coleman's out there finding round 2 for us now. It would be nice to see some Reanimator in action. I completely agree. I'm a fan of that deck. Hopefully we can get some of it happening for you. In the meantime, if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that follow button and join us more in the future. We have got some super sweet streams. Every Wednesday and Saturday we do Modern. Wednesdays at 7, Saturday at 6. And every Friday at 7:30 we do Legacy. If anything, TJ's Charlie. Commentating on others' moves. Huh. Interesting. Any lands tonight? It's definitely a possibility. I don't honestly know what else is out there. You bought some shoals so you could play Blue Manalus? You sound like Alex Sapadin. I like it. I have seen that deck do some pretty cool things. In fact, a couple of times that my dad has ever tuned into the stream, the one thing that he always remembers, anytime he's like, "You still doing that stream?" And I'm like, "Yep." And he goes, "Blue Dredge." I'm like, "Yep, Blue Dredge, Dad. Blue Dredge." What's up, USMNT? It's good to see you. Red black or blue black? Personally, I like blue black Reanimator better, but the red black one is definitely faster and pretty cool. So I don't know. I prefer watching blue black. A lot of that has to do with the fact that watching Chase play that for so long has really given me an appreciation for that deck, and also Dylan, who's pretty talented with that deck. Blue Dredge. Yep, it's the one thing he remembers. Nesquik Scope. Is blue-black mill deck worth it to build? It depends. Why are you building it? If you were building it to be competitive, probably not. If you are building it because that is truly what you want to play and you're going to get your money's worth out of it, then probably. But from a competitive standpoint, it almost certainly isn't. Nesquik Scope. See, like blue over red is what you're saying? Ooh, that sounds like a trap. I'm not going to agree with that one. The new Expertise deck in Modern looks sweet. It does look sweet, except for the fact that I'm incapable of beating it with Burn. So that part is not so sweet. You won FNM tonight on just finished Bantel Drazi. Nice! Bantel Drazi is gloriously cool. Congratulations, USMNT. That is awesome. That deck is super sweet. So, how is everybody doing tonight? We're coming up towards our round 2 of 4. Let's take a quick moment. Everybody who is in the chat right now, everybody who's watching, stick around because we've got more magic coming at you. But while there's 130 of you, 2 quick things. 1, let me know how you're doing. And 2, have you had the chance to check out the stream that I'm doing from home yet? Yeah, that's a self-plug. I do apologize for that one, but it is pretty exciting for me. It's pretty big for me. I have done 5 streams from it so far. I'm still getting used to it. It's still a little bit rough, my style as a streamer from this, like the play perspective. But I'm trying to get used to it, and feel free to check it out at twitch.tv/RedBaronMTG. Just saying. I'll show you all. You'll win the Super Bowl with your blue-black mill. I'll tell you what. You come back and you win the Superb Owl, and I will love it. And actually, you know what? If you want to build it, please do build it. The deck can be sweet. It's just from a competitive aspect, you can absolutely win with that. The problem is that from just a deck perspective, to be frank, it's like a natural disadvantage that you're starting off with. And absolutely you can outplay people and you can steal wins with blue-black mill. The problem is that you're just putting yourself at a disadvantage from the get-go.
You'll win the Super Bowl. That's a very
No, they
bold
meant
strategy.
to say Superb Owl.
Oh, well, in that case,
Yeah.
different story.
You hear I stream highly competitive Red Devotion decks? I do. I do.
So, speaking of highly competitive, we have another match.
Ooh, tell me more about it.
We have Peter on the wall.
Oh, God, I love watching Peter play.
Yeah, he is actually on True Name Bug, which I did not expect. I thought he would be on Shardless.
Okay.
And you have Corbin on the other side.
On Goblins.
Yep.
Okay. I can dig this. So Goblins versus True Name. How do you feel about this matchup?
I have literally no idea, but I assume Leovold's going to be nuts.
Yep. One thing to keep in mind about how this deck is going to work is that Corbin actually isn't running Rashadenport. He is actually running Chrome Mox, and he is running the Warren Instigator.
Yeah, actually, that's probably going to help him out because Chrome Mox against Port against Leovold is not good.
Yes.
So, it's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny. You know, if you like jokes.
I do love me some jokes. Also, the fact that Peter's playing Umezawa's GT and True Name Nemesis, not very good for Goblins.
Absolutely true.
So,
okay. So, let's head on down the field, get ready for round 2. See you there. Okay, so both players lining up here. Looks like Peter may have gone for some mulligans based on what I just saw there.
Yeah, it looks like Corbin's keeping a not great hand, but it might be good enough against Peter.
Yeah, I'll be a little bit curious because I think there are certainly some good lines here. Ringleader, pretty good against this deck, I think.
Yeah, if Corbin is on the Goblin Settler Kiki Jiki version, that's gonna be
I
very
believe
good.
he is on Kiki Jiki. I'm not sure about Settler.
Okay. Because that version is actually going to be very good against these kind of mid-range decks, just blowing up their lands over and over again.
Yeah, I do like blowing up lands. It's just, you know, that being a vegetarian is a big missed steak. Ha! I do like steak, admittedly. So, and Deaththread Shaman, the reason why Goblins is struggling. So, Deaththread Shaman can be pretty good here. This is the Chrome Mox.
I would,
Tell me this is the Instigator.
Well, to be fair, I think there's a lot of reasons why Goblin's struggling. I think Deaththread Shaman's just one of them.
Sure.
I think GT is actually the prime reason why Goblins is struggling.
True. I just think that there's more Deaththreads than there are GTs.
I guess that's fair. I mean, Elves is also bad against GT, but Elves is... There's you can beat GT with Elves, you can't really beat GT with Goblins.
Okay.
So a Day is going to take down the Chrome Mox. It's a little unfortunate. And an Abrupt Decay going to take down the Lackey. That card also a reason why Goblin's not very good anymore.
Yeah.
Although Vial is actually going to be very good.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
it does
I was
look
gonna
like
say it's actually pretty funny.
Introduce.
Spliced together.
But yeah, we're totally in the same room though.
Yeah, same room.
Yeah, same room. Just can't. You meet me halfway, right at the borderline is where I'm gonna wait for you. Still a better live performance than the Black Eyed Peas.
It's hard to get worse.
What's up, Lord Red Raven? It's good to see you. Is this foiled Jund Peter? It is foiled Jund Peter.
Actually, Peter's in a very interesting spot right now. His Death Ray Shaman can't add mana.
But his Ether Vial is. But Corbin's Ether Vial is sweet.
I was gonna say, he has an Abrupt Decay that he can't cast.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay. So what else have we got?
We are going to see a Brainstorm and hope to hit a land.
What was years ago, Let It Go? Black Eyed Peas? All of their live performances are bad.
Frozen? Let It Go was years ago.
Yeah, I can't hold these jokes back anymore.
You can rise like the
So
break of day or break of dawn.
sure. Yeah, why not? So a Baleful Strix in Peter's hand. He does have this Brainstorm out, so he's going to have to put 2 of these back, however.
He did not hit a land.
That is going to be unfortunate
He
with him.
has Brainstorm locked himself.
And he's Brainstorm locked himself, and he's got 1 mana functionally.
Yeah, he can't cast a single one of those cards.
No.
So he's basically time locked himself twice.
Basically. This is pretty rough, actually.
Yeah. Gotta say, not what he was looking for.
New, and this Goblin Chieftain is just, I don't know, I guess to put it in the words of the Lost Boys, it's just kind of bangerang in.
Oh, I thought that was a Skrillex song.
No, Maeve's not here tonight.
No, well, she's discount Skrillex. There's a little bit of a difference there. Also, to everyone at home, always pump fake your files.
Always pump fake the vial.
Yeah.
Really good play.
Yep,
Say Blue 42 when you do it.
Oh, yeah. Or alternatively, Omaha.
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 Hup, hup.
So Corbin actually has, I think he has a Wasteland in his hand.
Wasteland looks so good right now.
Well, funny enough, Wasteland would be pretty bad.
No, but having it on the battlefield so that to threaten it, like it activates the Death Ray Shaman.
No, Wasteland becomes a target for Peter's Wasteland. So he puts 2 lands in the graveyard.
It actually puts 3 lands into the graveyard.
I know, but still, like that's a land that he can exile for Death Ray Shaman to actually cast the Abrupt Decay that's in his hand.
Panda! Panda, it's so good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
So there's a force gonna hit. He's gonna
pump fake the vial. Except it's actually there.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's good.
That is not bad.
Warren Instigator is basically a lackey, but twice.
Thanks, champ. Double strike 1/1 for red. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, or whenever it deals damage to a player, an opponent, put a goblin creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Surprisingly, pretty good if you can turn it into a pinger.
It's surprisingly pretty good if it is bigger than a 1/1.
Which it isn't.
It is
Just
now.
kidding. Goblin Chieftain.
The chieftain's like, hey, I know you're causing some ruckus.
Let me help out.
Yeah.
I got you. Oh man, can you? If he's got a ringleader in his hand, that card's insane.
I was gonna say if Peter blocks, then the Wasteland's a blowout.
You're right.
And if he doesn't block,
then it's just a
then
regular
it's
blowout.
just a regular.
You can put in ringleader, or you can put in matron,
Or you
search
can
up whatever
you
card
can
that
put
you
in
need to
literally anything.
Well, yes, but like ringleader and matron are the two that you really want to hit off of this, because both of them tutor up the other card that you get to put in off of its.
True.
Like it's better than Lackey to have one of those.
So I was gonna say,
cards.
so you get the first trigger. That's very important. We get the first trigger.
Yep.
So the first trigger, what is he gonna put in? Oh, he's just gonna. There is nothing there.
No goblins in hand.
Oh, that's interesting.
And going to tent this. Looks like Peter not willing to go for that one just yet. This is going to give him the ability to cast an Abrupt Decay.
And I believe the Decay is going to take out the Chieftain.
I believe so, because that Death Ray Shaman can at least trade with the Warren Instigator.
Yeah, I think I would have held off on this Wasteland.
I think I would have as well.
Because Peter already he brainstormed and didn't find a land.
Yes, he's already choked.
So he's already got one more turn without drawing a land. So
definitely, and with no other goblins in hand, this Warren Instigator does not have a whole lot going for it.
Yeah, and at this point, the Warren Instigator is just going to trade with the Death Ray, which is actually still fine.
It's actually great.
But I mean, it's at this point, I think you can do better. Is the point?
Yep.
Although if he has another Wasteland, this is just hilarious.
If it's another Wasteland, it is funny.
Or also pretty funny.
Alternatively, you can pretend like the Death Ray Shaman was never there at all.
Yeah. Also, hilarious.
It's super funny. Sting Scourger is just delightful.
And if Peter has to pitch this True Name Nemesis...
Oh, Plater Chaos.
Wow. I was going to say, the True Name Nemesis is actually... Oh, no, that's a Jace. He doesn't have a counterspell.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got a Jace, a True Name, and a Death Ray
Shaman.
Shaman.
Take 2.
But he does have that Wasteland.
He does have that Wasteland. He can Wasteland nothing.
Now he's got a force. Neat.
So the Sting Scourger is going to die. Because it does have Echo, and he can't pay for it.
True. Looks like... Oh.
So
he's stacking the triggers?
Okay, it doesn't matter.
I
was going to say, like... What is he going to stack the trigger for? Is he playing Restoration Angel?
Yeah, that'd be so sweet. Oh my god. Do I have to hit my vial in this mono red deck? Resto? Didn't draw a goblin.
Oh.
Never mind. We did draw a goblin.
But, I mean...
That card ain't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not a slacker in this matchup.
No, he is going to take 2 because it doesn't actually do anything.
Yes, and the extra best part is that Peter can't force a will against that Warren Instigator.
I was actually going to say the best part is he can make a copy of Warren Instigator that stays around. Because it's at the beginning of
Peter's end step?
Yeah, because Kiki says at the beginning of the end step.
Right.
It doesn't say or he's going to cycle Gem Palm.
Okay. But yeah, I think he made a copy of the Warren Instigator.
Yeah. And then that actually does stick around.
Well, it sticks around for this one turn.
Yeah, but the point is that's 2.
It attacks for...
Well, that's the thing. Peter's actually dead.
Oh, because he can just attack with the Kiki-Jiki, which is a 2/2.
I was going to say, he can also just make a copy of a Warren Instigator.
Or you can do that.
Yeah.
Like, there's options.
I was going to say, he's just going to make a copy of that.
Yeah.
And he's going to attack for 6.
Come on and slam. Oh, Gobos. Kiki-Jiki, hilarious at all times.
Yep. You do not want to... Like, there are certain decks in Legacy that, that you don't feel like you're gonna lose to, and then your draw is just kind of, like, bad enough that you lost to it. And Goblins is one of those decks.
Let's have a Kiki. I want to have a Kiki. Lock the doors tight. Let's have a Kiki. Instigator. He's gonna let him have it.
We're busting up the best references in the world here.
Do you know that one?
I don't.
Oh, dang. Okay, I'm gonna show you that song later.
I really don't want to.
You do. You do. Get gobbled. That's right, Pathrogas. You get gobbled.
I do love me some tribal decks.
You've been known to tribe once or twice.
I have been known to tribe all.
Yes. In fact, do you have any tattoos?
Not at the moment.
Just... Oh, yeah.
Just have my whole arm is just one big elf.
I was going for more like the tribal tattoos, but you know what? I like your yeah, my tribal tattoo would be an elf.
Just huge elf.
What's up, Sato?
Or it's just a huge Gaia's cradle.
Just... that tattoo is legendary.
I can't have more than one of them. I get one more and then have to get rid of the other one.
Gonna have to lop it off. Okay, so...
It doesn't even do anything by itself.
What a world that we live in, where dumb jokes can be made whenever we feel like it.
Yep. Corbin's boarding out his Starfires. I'm sad.
Right? Starfire, A+ card.
Yep. Especially in this matchup. And especially in this deck, I should say.
And also it can... I like that it hits Deathray Shamans.
Yeah, I was going to say, it hits Deathray Shaman, but really nothing else.
And then except, of course, this huge full of...
My entire Elves deck. That would be something I would do.
The 76.
See, not all of us are crazy people, TJ. I have the full 75.
Ooh. That'd be such a sweet tattoo. Alright, we're gonna have to deck check you. Yep. Here's the list. Here's the list. Ooh, and it looks like it's 8:50. Alright.
It's a great timestamp for anyone wondering what time it is over here.
Yeah. Now you know. We're in Pacific time.
Yep, it's 8:50 starting at that point.
We got to the second.
Yeah, we did, yeah. It was turned over. Got it.
It's rare that you actually get to see time happen.
Yeah. Most of the time you're just warping it. You don't see too many people with a temporal master.
I think you're the only person warping time.
There are dozens of us, okay?
That is probably one of the more accurate times I've ever heard someone use that joke.
Dozens. One of them made day 2 at Vancouver, and it was the best experience in Vancouver.
Wrong.
Other than meeting every one of the people up there.
Tied for wrong. But yes, that was delightful. Getting to meet people was wonderful. So, an island from Peter, followed up by a mountain from Corbin. The classic blue versus red, red versus blue. Who will come up on top?
Mass
It's
Hysteria.
up to you.
So Peter has 2 Wastelands again.
Neat. That'll help him cast nothing.
That'll help him cast his Thought-Knot Seers. Right?
God, please tell me you brought those in out of the board. Make that 3 wastelands. Sorry. Actually, I think it's just the 2. He just put one on top.
I think so.
Still
I
fun.
would also be impressed if he actually had Thought-Knot Seer.
I know, Lord of the Pit, but that's a really good one, and I love the TJ wins and TJ wins. That's fantastic. Actually, it's funny because the deck name on Coleman's tattoo is also TCB.
I do not understand that reference. I don't watch Archer.
That's okay. It's hilarious.
Gets the people going. I get it.
So a ponder from Peter.
A ponder and a brainstorm.
Peter a pondering, but what will he play? It's a
Misty
Misty
Rainforest.
Rainforest, which doesn't have any alliteration.
It couldn't be a Polluted Delta one time.
A polluted delta is the play by Peter after that ponder.
Yeah, following up the brainstorm. And
Ooh.
we are going to see Warren Instigator.
Classy. Off of that Cavern of Souls, I'm going to assume, go out on a limb, that it's naming Goblin.
Well, there is no other way this play legally could be made.
Yes, but I won't tell if you won't.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I suppose Warren Instigator might have a second mode. It might be an Instigator.
Who are you, the Cavern Police?
Where'd you get those clothes? At the toilet store? Got 'em.
It is a proxy.
It is actually, that's a great time to explain our proxy policy.
Yes. Of course, at our Legacy events on Fridays, you can have any number of proxies in your deck as long as they look good enough to be on camera. We don't sanction our Legacy events.
No, we don't.
In fact, basically the one understanding is that any credit that you assemble through the course of playing these proxied cards is eventually used to buy the Legacy deck of your choice.
So we have actually Corbin is a great example of that process, because all of this is stuff he's built by playing this deck.
Hey, the jerk store called. They're out for you.
They're out of you.
You're all so close to the command.
I was gonna say, if I would do it normally, but oh, Matron coming down off the Cavern. That's gonna be very good too.
Let's spell it right.
Yep.
There we go. We got it.
Got it eventually.
AD Hemi 1668. I hope that's your birth year. Yes, we do allow that. So I got. Yeah, I know.
No, we're gonna find a ringleader. Ringleader, pretty good.
Ringleader, not bad.
Gotta say though, that's the one you want to search up first. He brings all the part. He brings everyone else to the yard.
I gotta say, lovable dingo, I wish you were in Washington. Come play Legacy with us sometime. Jatron did it. He's from California.
Yeah, we will.
I'm from California. I'm up here.
If you give us your plane flight, we will be very happy to know you're on your way.
Yes. We approve of people coming to hang out with us.
Yes.
I'm from California. So I'm already a good example of punching the keyboard.
I am from 20 minutes away. Sorry. I didn't really leave Washington.
Chromatic Blast, Washington and Chicago are almost the same if you were living here. Wasteland from Peter. Okay against the Cavern?
Interesting.
I actually might have fired it off.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would fire... Okay, so he's going to fire it off now. It's not really going to come back to bite him.
At the upkeep. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That would... Oh, because now Peter's got Revolt for the whole turn.
Oh, sure. That Fatal Push. Actually, Fatal Push would be pretty funny against...
If you ever go to Cali, no, you want to come up to Washington. I'm from Cali. Now we're in Washington. Going time traveler. And looks like we are going to go for the Goblin Matron.
It's another Matron.
Yep. Just going to double check if it is in fact the same one. Looks like they actually are 2 separate pieces of cardboard. So.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So we're going to add a man. I believe we're going to date... Or we're going to brainstorm? Or we're going to just daze? Okay, we're going to daze.
Peter's going to stop that Matron
I think he's a little confused. It's like, didn't this already come in? Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay. Must have been doing an all-day movie marathon. Do you think that Peter switches out the foils that he used as his modern deck for his Legacy deck? I believe he does.
I think they're the same sleeves.
Yeah.
So he just switches out the cards.
I wouldn't be surprised if he swapped out sleeves pretty often, too.
Because that's what I used to do. I used to have all of the same... I used to have all my cards in the same sleeves.
Seattle? Close enough. We're 45 minutes north of Seattle.
It got really interesting one day when I tried to play Elves and noticed I had... Oh, what is the standard card?
Neat.
So we've got an Edict coming down.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that he had Diabolic Edict.
You know, not a card that I ever actually expect. Like, I always forget that Diabolic Edict exists in formats other than Pauper.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's a very good answer to Progenitus. I know, because I've had it cast against me multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Peter's mana issues are still a little bit of an issue.
Way to be, MTG bot. You're nailing it. Let me help you out there. It looks like you're trying to write a letter. Can I help you out? Thanks, Clippy.
It looks like he's still having a little bit of issues with his mana because he has a True Name Nemesis, but he can't actually cast it.
No, that double blue. That island just hanging out sweet. People will get it eventually. Maybe we need to change that command.
Yeah.
But with just a bayou, a basic forest, and a basic island, Corbin on 3 mountains at the moment. And, I don't know, Corbin having a lot of trouble applying pressure, but Peter hasn't really been able to do anything.
I was going to say, Corbin actually does have a wasteland.
Does he?
That he might be... Oh, he just has another cavern. Also good.
4 drops when you have a ringleader is pretty good.
I was going to say.
It's a hasty 2/2. 2/2, right?
Yeah, it is a 2/2.
Yeah.
I was going to say. It also has another ability, which is the reason why you play Goblin Ringleader.
Does it?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it to me. Never mind.
I was going to say. Pyrokinesis in Nutrition.
That's a super sweet card. Pyrokinesis is one of my favorite. It's my favorite.
Actually,
one of
that might not even be the most interesting card you revealed off that Ringleader.
No, the Pendelhaven is.
I was going to say the Pendelhaven's very close, very high up there.
But look at it with that other card that he just put into his hand.
Yeah, it's too bad he can't...
Pendelhaven and Warren Instigator. Not a bad combo.
I mean, there's also, Cavern of Souls and Tribal cards. It's a pretty good combo.
Sure.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, I guess. That's reasonable. Are we just talking about, like, bolts? Sure. Yeah, okay.
I was actually gonna... actually, the one thing I want Corbin to do right now, this next turn, is land Kiki Chiki copy Goblin Ringleader.
That is an enormously powerful combo.
Yeah, that is.
You just...
Oof.
You just dump buckets of card advantage onto your opponent.
Yeah. Well, he does have the land. I believe he's separating out what... I don't exactly know what's going on, but it makes sense to him, and that's the point.
That's exactly what I'm looking for in things.
So I think Peter passed?
Yep. This was only shortly after picking the Peckled Pepper. Yeah, I can't even talk. I'm messing up my own stupid jokes. So, wastelanding the Bayou. So, it looks like that's actually good. This might become a grudge match for Peter because I heard that he may have been born on a Bayou.
Oh, that's funny because I don't think he's the one to hold ancient grudges.
Funny.
He doesn't really play that sort of deck.
Why play a Kiki-Jiki when you can just have the other ringleader? Because one is better?
Oh. We only got a 2 for this time.
I think I'm okay with getting a Krenko Mob Boss and a Warren Instigator. That seems fine to me. Can you imagine if he gets into a Chieftain? Between a Krenko and double Warren Instigator?
I feel like there's going to be a lot of fighting for who's the top dog.
If he has a land, he can go Chieftain, Instigator, hit the 2, put in the other Instigator, and put in the Krenko.
See, that line is very weak to a card in Peter's hand.
That one?
Yeah, the one on the far right.
Yeah, that one looks like...
it's a Toxic Deluge.
Man, that's been having it just leads to such a poisonous atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like you're drowning on all this card advantage, and then suddenly it's nope, you got deluged.
Yep. Yeah, actually, that's basically it. Like, Corbin really thinks that he's winning, and it turns out he was delusional the whole time. Better than yours, admit it.
Yep, that's way better. I think Peter's just a big fan of Britney Spears, specifically the toxic part of it.
Wait until they hear mine.
Leovold.
Nice.
F+. Not quite the worst.
A plus. All right, so the 2 ringleaders medium against this. I mean, he can guarantee 2 damage. Hooray!
I mean, he plays a chieftain, suddenly they trade.
True, and the chieftain does look solid.
I was gonna say, if
I really like the Krenko here.
well,
No, there's the Toxic Deluge.
I was gonna say if he has the instigator, or I should say if he has the chieftain, he should lead with the instigator.
Yes.
Oh, we're just gonna Sting Scourger.
Okay. Draw a card.
That's not bad either.
Get some hits in. Okay, those are untapped.
I was gonna say,
Like,
is Leovold even better than I thought it was?
Winter Orb.
I was gonna say double Frostlinks.
Wait, are people watching? Sorry, I may have been misinformed. There are people watching. Never mind. We gotta stop the puns.
Or we just keep saying more puns.
Ooh, do you think it could work?
I don't know. I think it's a bold strategy that's underrepresented in this marketplace.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, let's Control B this. So, True Name in hand. Toxic Deluge still looking pretty solid. This might be the time that I fired off.
I was gonna say at this point,
But Toxic Deluge for 2. The big issue there is that you're leaving yourself open to the Krenko mob boss.
yeah, and you don't ever want to leave yourself open to the mob.
True, and now it's kind of in this position to where if you go for that, then it's up to Corbin to really be the instigator as far as redeveloping the board.
Sure, and especially if he draws a legendary creature, he's just gonna break it. He's just gonna break the mirror of the board state open.
Yeah, absolutely true. So, a Wasteland out at the moment could bring Corbin down to 4 lands, but it looks like he's
Looks
instead
like
gonna
we're
use
just gonna
mana.
see the deluge.
That looks okay to me. On the bright side, we're down to 7. Coleman's hair is magical in person too. But, man, your hair's... It is so springy. Man, I love it. And a Nova Heart coming down for Peter. Really,
Yeah, crucially, that actually will let him cast the Tree Name Nemesis, Wasteland the Cavern, and hold up Abrupt Decay. So to let him do multiple things. And everyone likes doing multiple things. How? Always. Krenko, funny enough, cannot be Abrupt Decayed.
because it's 4 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that Corbin might still take a win in this.
I was going to say, there are not many things. Yeah, Krenko, you never want to leave. You never want to let Krenko. You never want to leave him alone. Because he always brings his friends.
Yeah. Absolutely
It's
true.
just like organized crime. You never leave it alone. Because it's just going to explode.
This just in. Coleman might be Batman.
I mean, have you seen me and Batman in the same place?
Yes, we watched Batman together.
Oh, shit, we did. Sorry, I've been hanging out with Nate too much.
So, we've got a... So we've got a Nova Hark out on the battlefield for Peter, a fetch land as well. Not going to be super relevant, except for the fact that it does allow him to do that line where you said where he holds up Abrupt Decay, has a Wasteland, and does have the ability to play this True Name Nemesis. One thing that he does still need to watch out for is this Krenko Mob Boss, which is going to be really firing off. I mean, it's so easy to say it's going to make a lot of goblins. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
and that's a problem for Peter.
I was gonna say making a lot of goblins is very.
When you're
bad.
at 7, like blocking 1 per turn with a True Name, not that good.
Yeah.
Sorry, make that 6. And, you know, think of how exponential this gets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because suddenly your Krenko makes 1 goblin next turn, and this is if you cast nothing. So let's pretend in a world where Corbin is sitting on 2 lands and has got nothing.
I mean, he's sitting on 6 lands and has nothing.
Sure. So, I meant in hand.
Oh, in hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's got nothing in hand.
Okay.
Starts off, makes another goblin, he's got 2. Then he's got 4. Then he's got 8.
Yeah.
Like, the math just does not work out well for Peter. He can't race that. And this is if Peter is at his absolute slowest. And this Abrupt Decay isn't stopping that. He could try hitting a token, but how bad is that?
I was gonna say if I'm Corbin and you're Abrupt Decaying one of my tokens, I'm already won this.
Yeah, I'm feeling stellar.
Yeah.
I'm feeling hyped. I'm feeling good.
I was gonna say, and then I actually, I would say Peter should probably play the Tree Name instead of the Leovold because this puts the most pressure on him.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's funny enough there are no foiled True Name Nemesis ever printed. So.
Yeah.
And then Corbin actually.
So it looks like the
That's
person
one
who
of his
was
best
foiled
draws.
is Peter.
That's one of his best draws.
Ringleader's really, really good here.
Because also a card you can't Abrupt Decay.
What's up, Jinga? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining.
Blackie, Chrome Mox.
Oh,
Matron.
He can Mox into a Matron this turn.
He cannot Mox.
Why?
Because he doesn't actually get the Mox.
Oh, you're right. You're right. My bad. My bad. He said in Doubling Town.
Although he might have actually been sandbagging a Mox.
That would be super sweet. What's up, Wody? Always good to see you. I always have such a awkward time pronouncing your name, but in the best way. I'm always like, should it be Hootie or Woti? Woti? I want to pronounce the
Wody?
H, but I can't. Woti? Hootie hoo. Hoo hoo. I'm an owl.
Hootie.
Who dat? So, we got a Lackey out, and suddenly Corbin is going to be
Is it a
untapping.
second true name?
It
Or
looks-
it's a Baleful Strix.
Baleful Strix is a great
That's
blocker
not
in some
bad.
worlds.
Including this world, it's going to be a great blocker.
Yes, it beats all the 1/1s in combat.
It beats all of everything in combat.
Like, whoa, thank you. Exactly.
Like, whoa. I didn't know we were in the Matrix. Whoa.
Look how fast they're going. That's you when you play.
Whoa.
Look how fast.
One day, so you're telling me I can become that fast?
You think those are spells you're casting?
I'm telling you when you're ready, it won't matter.
Show me. I know Kung Fu.
I was going to say the best response to me in this scenario, the best response to me playing fast is, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to Tron you.
Basically. So, a Ponder coming up. I know Kung Fu.
Man, this is really sticking to my shirt.
So, a Ponder from Peter, and he's going to go for the shuffle. Just shocking another one up in my Ponder will always shuffle category. Base, you should just run slap. Like, run anything. It will always just be a shuffle and draw.
Did
What
Peter
a
just
quick
try
one.
and envelop?
Please tell me he did. No, I think. Oh no, he drew an envelope. Yeah, he was trying to do it without
Wait a minute.
overwriting any of the lines.
Oh, please play that, Peter.
What are you doing?
I was gonna. I just put my hand here for no reason.
Oh, okay.
But I was gonna say, Peter, please play it. Yes.
Orinel 18, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. It's awesome having you here. You are a rock star. Man, not a whole lot of follows tonight.
Yeah, that's no
Welcome.
problem. Yeah.
Welcome. Pleasure to have you here.
Ooh, pyrokinesis.
What is that?
That is chill.
No.
That is actually chill.
God, I'm so upset with you right now, Corbin.
You mean Peter?
Yeah, I am upset with you, Peter. Oh, Peter.
That is 100% chill. And you know what the worst part is? It's not gonna matter.
You know what the real worst part is? That it's a chill.
I was gonna say, that pyrokinesis might have actually just locked the game for Corbin, though.
Temper.
I mean,
Which
the
is
weather,
actually-
the weather outside is frightful.
Can we talk about how great that flavor text is with the art?
Yeah, it is very good. This just in, TJ likes part of chill. That's actually 6 damage.
Really?
Yeah. If he blocks that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's enough. Corbin takes it in that 2/2/2.
Yeah. With a chill in play.
With a chill in play. You're watching from Conway. What a great name. If there was just... if I was there, it would be Conway Air. You're slowly building a variation of Mardu Burn with Timelies on the side.
I like you.
Interesting.
That is cool.
That's neat, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got 16 minutes left. Let's try and find another match here in round 2. We'll see you up there.
Go, go.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining. My name is TJ, and it's such a pleasure having you here. We're streaming some Legacy here at Geek Fortress like we do every single Friday at 7:30, and we're having a wonderful time as we are back from Vancouver, which is why we weren't streaming last Friday. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful time and having all kinds of good times here. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that follow button, and of course, consider hitting that subscribe button and supporting this stream with that sweet, sweet $5 per month, which gets you those emotes and all those cool things. Due to missing out the weekend and some other stuff, we're actually down down to 167. Still a fantastic amount. But thank you everybody who is helping us out. Thank you to everybody who is supporting us. And thank you to everybody who's just watching, because that is a huge portion of that support that we appreciate so very, very much. Just watch Goblins take down True Name Bug, which is of course during that new Leovold. For the record, still upset that I didn't stream last weekend. It's okay, I am too. Chromatic Blast with the 100 cheers. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to clap it, but I'm going to pretend like we can. I'm not going to do all 100 because that would just get repetitive and boring, but pretend like I did, because it's important to use your imagination. In a game like Magic, which we've got some super sweet art with some super sweet things happening here, which you normally can't see there. You're watching from upstate New York. You saw someone play Double Chill earlier. I gotta say, not a big fan. You see, I go by the name Red Baron, and that's because I like red spells. So, seeing Chill, not chill with me, but Double Chill, that's right, 2 wrongs don't make a right, and that just does not sit well with me. But I hope everyone is having the most wonderful of wonderful times. So thank you for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. We're going to try and get another match for you. In the meantime, feel free, be free, whatever it is. Check out the 3 streams that we do every week. Every Wednesday at 7 and Saturday at 6 we play Modern. That does include tomorrow. Plus you can join us every Friday at 7:30, just like tonight, for Legacy. Plus, we have got... Do I have a sideboard guide for Burn? Like for Modern? Sure. Why not? Yeah, I can do that. What's the background for tonight? Great question. I don't know. Does anybody else have one? Do I like Choke? Yeah, Choke is great.
Oh, wait, I got it.
Plus, you can follow twitch.tv/RedBaronMTG, and you can see when I'll be streaming from home as well, which basically means that on any given evening, you can see me streaming.
Okay, I have a match.
Tell me more about it.
Well, you have Donovan on the wall. Or no, Donovan facing the wall, sorry.
This can only go well. Okay.
Yep. I don't know what to call his deck.
It's okay, no one ever does. It's probably called Alcatraz Birdman Part 14.
I was going to say, he actually wanted to call it Part 17.
Ah, okay, we're up to 17
Yeah,
now.
and you have Jeff on the other side, Jeff Stamper.
Ooh, fun fact.
Yep, he's scary good so far. I know his last name. Yep. Now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I've known Jeff since I was about 5.
I was going to say, Jeff and I actually go pretty far back too.
What a small world that we live in. Interesting. What's Donovan on? Blue-White Prison?
Yeah, that's probably the best way to say it. I would have said Blue-White Energy Field.
Prison it is.
Yeah, but...
And Jeff is on Miracles.
Yep, he's actually up again.
Interesting. Miracles up a game against the Blue-White Prison. Let's get that set up. Counterbalance. And what do you want to use for...
I want to say Energy Field. I feel like that's the biggest card.
Of course it is.
And also, it looks really cool.
True. All right, let's head on down to the field and catch game 2. We'll see you there. Okie dokie.
Okay,
The moon was made of ribs. Would I eat it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I would.
Ribs are delicious. And also, you ate the moon. That's cool.
Michael Guy, fun fact, you can kill a stream with one button. That is a fun fact.
Is it your own stream?
And we're going to kick things off with a Leyline of Sanctity from Donovan.
I'm pretty sure we just found out how Donovan lost game 1. And I think it rhymes with Jace the Mind Not Sculptor.
I don't think that actually rhymes.
I'm going with the modern rap version of rhyming, in that it only rhymes when you use the same
Yes,
word.
I got a ley line because it is a ley line. Because all the ley lines know that the ley lines.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, I dig
Yep.
it. Or as
Gotta drop a
as
sick
MC
beat in.
Lars would put it, generic crunk rap. Or generic crunk rap. Generic crunk rap. We don't mess around.
So we have a rest in peace. Looking to complete the energy field rest in peace combo.
We froze? I'm sorry to hear that, Michael Guy. What's up? Hey, it's that Michael Guy.
Hey, what's up with you, Michael?
A rest in peace out on the battlefield, and we're gonna get in with Rest in peace and energy field.
Yeah, that's what the entire combo is built around in this deck.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could get him to play Helm of Obedience, but he decided to play Sphinx's Tutelage instead. Because he's him.
Uh-huh. So, rapping. It's rapping.
Yeah.
It's rapping.
Never has a letter been more important.
It's a very important letter. Ugh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So we're gonna probably see a Swords come down. Yep. Okay. Swords gonna take out the Mishra's.
But Donovan's back up to
Back-
21. Leyline,
So-
more cards that Burn loves. Yeah.
Well, yours Enlightened Tutor.
Ooh, interesting. Is he not playing Helm? I'm sure he is.
I actually don't know. Oh no, actually, sorry, he is playing Helm.
He should be.
I was gonna say. He told me he wasn't. So.
This is Donovan.
Yeah. Clearly, I should have seen that one coming.
But I mean, Donovan spent the hour before the stream trying to sell a bag for $2.
So Jeff actually has Predict.
He did.
So Jeff is actually going to predict Donovan. He's going to name the top card of Donovan's library.
Draw 2 cards.
And mill it.
Name a card, target player mills a card. If it's correct, you draw 2.
And since there's Rest in Peace, that's exiled. So, Jeff just said, basically, counter your exile, your
I don't think Donovan
Enlightened
predicted
Tutor,
that.
draw 2 cards. Yeah.
That's brilliant. It's that super sweet.
Yeah, that classic Legacy line.
No, it's a ley line.
Ah, my bad.
Classic Legacy ley lines. So, we have got a Monastery Swiss beer.
Oh, they just realized something.
Oh yeah, they did forget about that ley line, but so did we.
Yep.
They'll probably deal with it.
I was
If you
gonna
want to
say,
go out and help deal with it.
I'm pretty I can already tell them what the thing's gonna be.
Alright, so we're going to fix that on the battlefield. Totally forgot about that ley line. And they are going to get that worked out. Should be a wonderful fun time. Otherwise, it happens. It happens. Your other modern deck is Esper Geist with Wingmate Rock in the main and another in the side. Oh man, that sounds super sweet. Orinel, 18. Wingmate Rock is a super cool card. We fell into the hype again? We did fall into the hype. Such is the way that the world works. Such is the way that the world works. So, they're working out there. There's a judge out there. Coleman's out there. They're just going to get it figured out. I am not a judge, so I'm not going to say what the end result is going to be, but I'm sure we'll figure out what it is going to be, and it'll get resolved. I mean, the event isn't sanctioned, so I would assume that it's regular REL, so it'll be a pretty simple fix. So, I'm not sure. I am not too certain. Otherwise, we do still have the Ancient Tomb out on the battlefield. Jeff. Oh.
So the solution is
It's
keep
too
playing.
far past?
Yep.
Yep. Both players missed it. We just keep on moving forward.
Yep. And the mentor is going to come down, and Donovan doesn't actually have any answer to that right now. So that's about it.
Huh. So Jeff won?
Jeff won. I'm glad we solved that.
What happened?
Donovan.
Did he play his own help?
No. So what happened was.
Sorry, I looked away, and you're like, by the way, Jeff won.
So when the mentor was on the stack, when when the judge call was announced,
Right.
we solved that. Donovan went to force the mentor. Jeff had the force in response, and Donovan did not have an answer to the mentor, so he decided to concede.
That's pretty bold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what happened.
All right, let's head on up. See you there. Hello, and thank you for joining. My name's TJ. It's good to have you here. Watsy, shut them down. Nice. Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure having you here. That match ended. So, I'm not entirely sure what happened. Apparently, we went down, but we haven't dropped any frames, and we shouldn't have crashed. So, I don't really know what happened, to be honest. Maybe Twitch had a little bit of a blip. But yes, we are live, though I guess if you're asking that, then you probably can't see us. But, I don't know. I hope you're all having a wonderful day and a wonderful time. We're going to try and find another matchup for you to keep on moving things there and do some cool things. Did we catch the illegal predict? We did, but unfortunately it was so far past it that basically we can't really do anything to fix it. So, it just progressed as normal, and then basically the board was one that Donovan couldn't beat, and so Jeff won. And that's the way that it went. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not sure why it's saying that we aren't live. I cannot tell you. I can tell you. But, yeah. We missed it because I was too far into the hype. Ooh, thank you so much for the follow. Feel free to follow me at RedBaronMTG. You'll be able to see when we're streaming here, and you'll be able to see when we are streaming, or when I'm streaming from home as well. Ooh, you see me. DevClock, thank you so much. Weird. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure why we're I think Twitch has been having some weird issues for like the last week, so I don't entirely know what is happening with there. But hopefully we are doing fine, and we'll, I don't even remember that quote. I don't even remember that one. That's true. The treasure hunt hype. They cast it so convincingly, Tebin. It was so convincing that Deluded Raven, thank you so much for the sub. It's 3 months in a row that you have subscribed to the stream. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. You're amazing and awesome, and your support is so appreciated. Thank you for being a part of the stream. Thank you for helping us just get more of those. Like, that is so kind of you. Thank you. What formats do I play online? You're just doing Pauper until you can get some extra cash for Modern? Currently, I've been playing Modern. Lord of the Pit! Thank you so much, Sean, for the support. I appreciate it. You are great. Your Card Kingdom streams are awesome. I look forward to doing things with you. We need to do a Legacy stream together one day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for helping the stream be what it is. And thank you for always being such an awesome force in the chat. Thank you so very much. But currently I play a lot of Modern Burn. I also put together Vandak Winds, which is of course the sweetest tech that you've ever seen. I'm intending to put together both Pauper and Legacy Burn as well. And in the future I would like to play as many, basically, Modern decks and other decks as possible. The problem is that I'm currently restricted by finances. Because, you know, I have bills to pay and things like that, and spending all of it on those would be problematic for me. I need to play Legacy on Red Baron 2. My intent is to do that eventually. I just need to figure out a good way to figure out when I'll be doing that, but I will be doing Legacy as well. Can I make a Snoopy versus Red Baron icon? Like, do you want the command? I'll tell you what. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Burn fan. Please tell me he played against Vexing Devil.
Yes, he did.
Justin played against Vexing Devil?
Yeah.
Did he lose?
I think he lost.
I won.
Oh.
Dang it.
He only saw one each game.
Okay, so you can't beat 3 Vexing Devils. It's a redemption song for, it's a redemption time for Justin and for Carl. Did you tell Carl, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
He's
Did he chuckle?
He was actually laughing pretty hard.
That's awesome. Oh, man. Anything else, or are we just getting ready for the next round?
We're waiting for one match. It's still outstanding.
I like how you use the word outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
It's very technical of you.
Yep.
Vexing Devil? Yeah, Vexing Devil. I imagine that someone is on a Burn variant out there.
I think so. I think someone's on Burn. Someone is on 12 Post.
There is 12 Post out there.
The match that's still waiting is 12 Post versus Tesserator.
Oh, Logan. Any chance?
Not Logan.
Any chance
There are
of getting
two
the 12
Tezzerator
posts?
lists. Yeah, I told them that at some point I would ask them. They seemed cool with it.
Okay, very cool.
There's also High Tide out there, which I'm happy about. And it's not Donovan. So.
It's one of them, isn't it?
No, it's actually someone who's brand new.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Is it Bryce?
No.
Okay. Interesting. So there's actually some high
I
tide
was
out
gonna say,
there.
Bryce isn't brand new.
Well, I mean, he's not here often.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. It is outstanding. So thank you, everybody, for sticking through the apparent glitches that are happening in Twitch right now. But we're having a good time. My name's TJ.
I'm Coleman.
And we're starting out of Geek Fortress in Snohomish, Washington. Just a little bit of time left before we head into round 3. We've got 4 of them tonight.
Yeah, we do. We've got 1 we've already been through.
Thank you, Count.
2 we've already been through.
Wow.
We've got 3 coming up here in about 5 seconds.
Indeed. Indeed.
And we've got the 4th one. I don't even know what's going to happen there.
It could be anything.
It could be even more legacy.
Isn't Donovan banned from playing High Tide in the store? He was for a bit.
Yeah, but Donovan's not playing High Tide. Yeah. So there's a reason the rounds going to time have not been Donovan's.
Which is surprising considering what he's playing.
Yes. Although considering he's scooped that quickly, maybe not.
True. He must fully knows the capabilities of the deck. I either can beat that or I can't.
Yep.
There is zero middle ground. Every card as it resolves.
Also, John, you're biased.
We need to have High Tide on the camera now? Ooh, I'm not sure if I can do right now. Hold on.
Hold on.
I tried. It didn't work.
I was gonna say I checked anyway. It's
Ah,
not out there.
okay.
It's not on camera.
Dang it. If your stores had Proxy Legacy tournaments near you, would totally play High Tide. Right? I would be playing Burn. Except instead, I'm in here.
I'd be playing Elves. Because I like Elves.
But instead, you're in here.
But instead I'm in here, yeah.
What a wonderful world that we live in, where we get to hang out with all of you amazing people instead.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is awesome. So much so that it actually is the true form of the word in which it puts us in awe, as opposed to the more casual form in which it's just awesome without a whole lot of awe to be had.
I was gonna say, we're in the awe of all of you. That is totally a real sentence.
Yes, and the sum of our efforts is, of course, something that is to behold.
Yeah, that.
I would proxy burn. All of it. Even the lightning bolts. What's up, Ralulk? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. If you ever win the lottery, you'll buy Shardless Bug. I really like your aspirations.
I'm sorry, that's just hilarious.
If I win the lottery, I will have other things to do in the
I
short
was
term.
gonna say, if I won the lottery, I think I would probably buy a house.
I would actually have I have a full game plan for if I win the lottery, but if I say it, then it loses all of its purpose.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
It's actually... When do I usually stream? I'm still working on actually developing...
Right now it's any day that ends on the word day.
Yeah. Yeah, right now it is, basically. Yeah, functionally I'm streaming 7 days a week right now. Yep.
No, if TJ won the lottery, he'd just buy a mountain. Like an actual mountain.
We'll run up to it. Lightning bolt, yeah. See that? I tapped it.
Alright, I think round 3's coming up.
Sounds good. Let's go ahead and get another round of that super sweet magic coming on up. So yeah, I will be streaming from my account on Sunday. I'll be streaming from it on Monday as opposed to the stream that we normally do here. I'll actually be streaming from Red Baron MTG. I'll likely be streaming from Tuesday as well. Of course, we do have the stream here next Wednesday. Plus, I might stream, maybe not the following Thursday. I will have a night meeting that night, so it would be a super late stream that might only go for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half if it was Thursday. So I may just take Thursday night off. That sounds super sweet, Deleted Raven. I hadn't even thought about that one. Okay, Dahmer's a great card. Honestly, I just hope that the set is a good limited set, and I don't really care about the rares and the mythics because they don't often lower the prices. I think that I'm just interested in the idea of having a good limited set and really good commons and uncommons for the set that are needed in Modern. The rares are always going to be expensive, and that's just the way that things are going to be. Some of them can be reduced slightly, and I hope that they do make that effort, but they're not going to obviously immediately plummet in grand numbers by putting it at Mythic in Modern Masters. So those cards I'm less concerned about. I'm much more concerned about really putting in commons and uncommons, which have no business being expensive for what they are, because they're very rarely like the focal point of a deck, and it gives people the capability of just trying cards out that can occasionally have utility in the deck. I think Xyz Pride Mage is a great example of this. Right? Or, you can also look into things like Aven Mind Sensor or Voice of Resurgence. Voice of Resurgence would be a rare, but I think there are cool cards that shouldn't be expensive. Rares and mythics can be. Uncommons and commons. That's where the reprints are.
Is what I want.
Spell Snare would be a great reprint.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about what we've got.
We've got Facing the Wall is Dakota Baker,
Okay.
who is on a Lightning Bolt strategy.
Thanks, Cedric Phillips.
No problem. And
Ooh,
you
he's
have
playing a burn strategy.
you have Logan on the other side,
Okay.
who is on
The,
a artifact strategy.
Is it actually just burn?
It's burn. It's
Okay.
I think it's red-white burn.
Please tell me this is the Vexing Devil deck.
It is. As soon as he sat down, Justin literally looked at me and said, "That's the guy."
Okay.
So at that point, that's gotta be.
It does make sense to me. That would be. Let's see here.
I was gonna say that. Yeah,
There we
that,
go.
that should
That's
do it.
the comma. It's the comma that does it.
Yep.
So this is round 3. We're going to get ready to do it. And let's head on down and have some fun. We'll see you there. So, looks like Logan's starting out at 19. It's a pretty bold move on his part, but I
Yeah,
think it
you
might
know?
give him an advantage if he is going to cast a turn 1 timely reinforcements.
Oh, that's true. Especially if you see a Vexing Devil come down from Dakota.
Ooh, and an 8 rolled by Dakota.
Ooh, that's very in the middle.
Ooh, he's playing a burn strategy. I'm still fascinated.
It's like, ooh, a
Ooh.
burn strategy.
Ooh.
Ah, you see a 9 though. 9 is actually better than 8.
Yeah, actually, basically, Logan just refused Dakota in German.
Oh, that's true.
I'd like to play 9.
Because of that, he gains a life. Not often seen die roll strategy.
Yeah, you actually gain life equal to how much you beat them by.
True. I was gonna say if you win the die roll, you gain a life.
It's why I always roll 2 d4s to be safe.
Oh, you see, that's why I just roll d20s.
Oh, you should go d100s.
Oh no, I mean I also only do even odd. So
Ooh, he's on an island strategy.
he's on a non-basic strategy against the Price of Progress deck.
True, but if it is red-white, then that Price of Progress looks a lot worse.
But at the same time, I will take 4, so you will take 12.
Sure. I mean, I have been known
I was
to
gonna say
enjoy.
Flame Rift was very well played.
Yep.
I do not currently know their records.
1-1 or worse.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
But it was an interesting matchup.
Yeah, this is. I was gonna say I like Logan's deck. It's really cool.
You know, for being a burn strategy, Dakota's as cold as ice. You see, he's willing to sacrifice his life. And he'll never pay you the price.
Especially if there's a chill.
I know. I've seen it before. It
Have you?
happens all the time.
I don't know any more lyrics to this song.
That's okay, just open the door. It'll leave the world behind. An ancient tomb from Logan, already kicking him. Yes!
Got him.
Vex, why? Why, Twitch? Why are you doing this to us?
Twitch gonna Twitch. Yeah.
And a lightning bolt.
I was gonna say there's a basic planes.
Yeah, that's. Maeve would love this.
This is hilarious. I still can't get over basic planes. Yeah, I guess someone's surgical Twitch. So it looks like Dakota's probably just playing his modern deck. or he looks like he's trying to get into Modern, and it just so happens all of these cards are also legal in Legacy.
Yep.
So, which is actually a perfectly fine way to start playing Legacy.
Yeah, I would. That's how I got into Modern and into Legacy, actually. It died right as I was making that horrible pun song. That's disappointing. Don't worry, I'll restart. So there's for knowledge. Why are we still at
Oh,
5?
man.
God, Twitch, I'm so upset with you right now.
Alright, well, there's nothing we can do about it here. Sorry. It's not Twitch. Oh, that's
It's
bad.
not us. We're not, like, our frames are not dropping. We were at 0 dropped frames.
Oh, looks like they're back for... looks like it's back. Interruptions.
So I have no idea what's happening because we're not dropping any frames.
Yeah. It might be the internet connection.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll talk to Dylan after the event's over.
That's super brilliant, Panda. I need to find out how much it would be to upgrade to the next internet connection and see if the subs can actually purchase that. I'm gonna look into that. That's a brilliant idea. We're
Chat is very smart.
Chat is super smart. Thanks, Panda. We'll look into that. Okay. What's the expedition? That is an ancient tomb.
Yeah. Well, there's also a sacred foundry on the other side.
Hooray!
I believe that's Expedition Sacred Foundry.
From 130 to 30. Just like that.
Speaking of just like that, Tezzeret, Agent of Bolas.
And we are gonna find a Seat of the Synod.
Oh, you see, no, this is all Donovan's fault. The rest in PC Blade is just now taking effect.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think that's what it is.
Okay. So, the Tezzeret ult not looking fantastic. Logan actually has no artifacts out at the moment.
Whoa.
Did we just see a War Leader's Helix?
Yes.
I'm so impressed with Dakota right now. Dakota, you're my favorite. Wherever you are, when you're watching this back, way to be. That is a Sacred Foundry expedition and an Ancient Tomb expedition. That's actually how I got into Modern. I was casting that exact same card. Yeah. What a world that we live in. Surprising. That's the kind of card that's amazing against miracles.
Yeah, because they basically have no
What are
force.
they going to do? What are they going to do against that?
I was gonna say, we have Vexing Devil and we have War Leader's Helix.
I'm just truly tickled.
Wow. Oh, so yeah, basic planes.
Also, someone get Maeve on the line. We've got a basic planes in the burn deck.
I'm just so happy right now.
I know!
I haven't seen a War Leader's Helix since, what, Standard?
Yeah! I cast a lot of it.
I played a lot of it in Control deck.
Oh god, it was so good. Boros Charm, Skullcrack, and War Leader's Helix with Young Pyromancer. Those are
And
good
he's
times.
at 2? A Batter Skull and just Hope?
Just a little... That's not a bad hope, though.
Yeah.
That is not a bad hope.
Oh, and we're just gonna minus to gain 4 life?
We're at 6.
I think the explanation that I had kind of got cut off by Twitch. So I think what's happening is that Dakota's using the proxy rule in order to basically play his modern deck in Legacy. It just so happens all of his cards are Legacy legal as well, which is a fine way to go. And a Path to Exile.
I'm so impressed right now. I love this.
So Dakota's just using the proxy rule in order to help him play like basically a version of Modern, because he can't afford Modern cards.
You just build it over time kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I am loving this. I am absolutely loving everything that's happening right now. Just a lonely Batterskull on the field. Logan with 4 lands functionally because he's... Oh no, never mind. His Ancient Tomb is... Never mind. Never mind. We're at 2.
But we do have
A Baleful Strix, a Ratchet Bomb. Oh, I see what you're pointing at. Thopter Foundry.
Yep.
That's not good.
Not great.
It's medium.
I believe, as the kids say, Dece.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even Dece plus.
Oh, this is so sweet. A Boros Charm off the top just to wreck house.
Mm-hmm.
Live the dream.
I was gonna say, any burn spell wins.
Not true.
Ah, Vexing Devil. I forgot about Vexing Devil.
Still not true. Because if he plays the Thopter Foundry, he could sack the Batterskull and the Seed of the Synod to gain 2 life.
Ah, but you see, he's just gonna draw Skullcrack.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
I'm gonna call it right now. He's gonna draw Skullcrack.
God, I'd be so impressed. I'm loving this. Oh, goodness. This is fantastic.
And is that a Wasteland? I think that's a Wasteland Expedition.
I hope so. That sounds like a great way to go about things. Take out the Sacred Foundry. Restrict the red mana.
Yep,
Alright,
here comes Thopter Foundry.
Does now have access to 3 Thopters and has 3 artifacts on the battlefield.
Actually,
currently.
sorry. It's gonna be War Leader's Helix.
Oh, please.
One time, please.
The problem is that Logan can actually go up to...
That also works.
No, wait for it. Are we at 200 subs yet? No, we actually dropped significantly. We were at 168.
But you see, he can actually go to.
He can go to 1.
3 life.
Yeah. Should have waited until Logan activated it. Then again, untapping would have been maybe worse. Forcing him to lose this, he's now going to be at 1 with almost no actual way to operate, stuck on 4 lands. This actually might be okay.
Logan brought his own.
Thopters.
Yep, he brought his own Thopters.
Those are superb owls.
They
And a
are.
Thopter.
They are in fact superb owls.
A chalice. Where do you even put it on?
I think I'd still put it on 1.
It seems like the safest, right?
Yeah.
But I don't even know at this point. Oh, man. Does Tezzeret die to Packrat? I don't... Not at the moment, but... No, it's probably okay against Packrat. They've got a Ratchet Bomb.
Yeah, you put it on 2, but yeah. Just make sure you put your Ratchet Bombs on 2 against Packrats.
I'm so impressed right now by everything that's happening. Dakota, I love this. I love this.
I'm just stoked I saw a War Leader's Helix.
And a Boros Charm in Legacy. And a Vexing Devil. And a Path.
I was gonna say, again, can't hear you over War Leader's Helix.
Can you hear me over Basic Planes?
I can hear you over Basic Planes, however.
Oh, man. I'm never going to hear the end of it.
Nope. You will hear the end of it from me, because I don't really care as much anymore, but Maeve's never going to let you hear the end of it.
Nope. That in her playlist. Which I've now basically decided to never play it. As an act of protest. Oh, man. Baleful strikes into Chalice and hope for the best.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sorry. There's a shout out in the chat. We are going to see Stoke the Flames.
Oh.
If we see Stoke the Flames,
I will be so happy.
I'll give you all the credit in the world that will be redeemable for absolutely nothing.
That's worth a lot.
Yeah. But
because it all does nothing but accrue interest. You can't spend it. It's the best savings.
I was going to say, it's so good. What in the world is that?
I have no idea, but I think we're about to find out.
It's a 3-drop.
Is that the Hearthstone Goblin?
Hearthfire Hobgoblin. Well,
I'm so far.
can safely say I didn't expect that
I
card.
did not.
I am so happy right now.
This is a double striking 2/2. Logan's gonna have Whirl of Invention for 4.
What is he gonna
A
get?
bridge?
Well, we can do it for 3 to get a bridge. Oh, he's gonna get Brea. Okay, yep, gonna get Brea.
Good pick, Coleman.
Yep.
He didn't gain life from an Inventor's Fair that isn't there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no Inventor's Fair in play.
This is fantastic. I am so pleased right now.
Huh.
Oh, man. All right. Oh, goodness gracious.
So Brea does a lot of things.
Just so many things. You create some Thopters. You can, Did he not attack with the double striking 2/2?
Well, he just played it. It doesn't have haste.
Oh, that's right.
It just
doesn't
has
have
double
haste.
strike.
Okay. So it can give target creature
Oh,
-4,
but
-4.
I think what we need to see here is, I think that goes into Vandeck wins.
Also, gaining 5 life with that is not bad.
I believe...
Did he just put a Chalice on 0?
I was gonna say... Yeah, I think it's for 0.
This is gonna ruin Dakota's Memnites.
I was gonna say it's gonna ruin his Chalice of the Voids of his own. for
Phyrexian
0.
Walker, this is Legacy.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Brea, not bad against Burn.
Is he setting up another Whir of Invention?
You can sack it?
Oh, he
gain
can
5
sack
life?
2 artifacts. That's what it is.
I guess.
Is that madcap skills?
This is wonderful.
I was gonna say,
Do you just kill it at this point?
I think you kind of have to.
I
That
kinda
actually is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That is actually 10 damage.
It's a lot.
Huh.
I think we're going to go for the -4, -4. Okay. Why not attack a bit?
Yeah, hey.
That's a Swords to Plowshares.
Huh. I think you actually probably want to sack Brea. Because Brea's going to go away anyway.
That seems reasonable.
Because you can sacrifice herself.
Yeah, I think I kind of like your line there. Oh, man. I'm so...
Oh, you can still do that now. He's going to go to 14 at the end of this.
13.
13?
Yeah. We're going to go to 13.
Oh, it's a 4/4. That's correct.
And we're still going to end up hitting that for the -4, -4. Oh, man.
I did not set this up. I have no idea what's going on. And I am just enjoying it like everyone else.
This is wonderful. Oh, goodness. A Jace the Mind Sculptor in hand?
Card's pretty good, I've heard.
And it's Dakota in top deck mode?
Yeah, he is out of cards.
I like Jace Plus.
I like Jace, period.
End of sentence. The Brea was sacrificed. It was just the last thing to be sacrificed.
No, Brea was not sacrificed. Brea was exiled.
Right, but he took the 4 life.
Yeah, he did gain the 4
I mean, being at 13 against this deck, not bad.
yeah, that's true.
Also, I hate when I get Fate Seal and they leave a card on top.
It's another Sacred Foundry, yep. Gotta say, I like the Expedition art.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, man, this is... Dang it.
I think that's another Sacred Foundry.
Alright, who's playing this? Me?
Chalice for one?
Mm-hmm. You think that's a 1-drop on top?
I think that's another Sacred Foundry, honestly.
You have a Sword of the Meek and a Thopter Foundry.
Okay. Now I think this game is, as they say, over.
Yeah, to quote a Zoolander scene.
Alright, Sacred Foundry?
Grip it, rip it, and drop it down. No, that's a 1-drop.
Okay, it's a 1-drop.
Yep.
It looked like the Expedition art, that's why.
Oh, man, this did not go well.
Well, it was going very well.
It went, sorry. When I say it didn't go well, I mean it went basically the best ever.
And then bad.
And then bad.
Yep.
Well, unless you're Logan.
Oh, yeah, if you're Logan, it went incredible.
I'd call it an A+ even. We've got an active Tezzeret, we've got Thopter Sword on mine.
I would call being at 1 against a deck that has multiple burn spells.
That's a madcap skills in Dakota's hand. Do we have a sub button? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And, like, I hate, I do really enjoy it when people sub. It means the world to us. I don't want to, like, ask for it too much to where it gets annoying, but truly it does really help out and help us do what we're looking to do. We're actually in the process of designing a computer build at the moment that's going to help this stream basically cut its CPU usage in more than half, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it does.
Yeah,
because we're operating
we promise it makes sense.
We're operating at like near 100% constantly while this is on. We're also now suddenly looking into the idea of actually buying a better internet package for the store. And the way to be it. We're so hard on Portakota.
This is awesome.
How are we being...
This
we are
is
loving
fantastic.
this. We are loving this. Hey, Ein Brand. Okay. Ein B. Rand. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. What's up, Professor Keith?
I
It's
like
good
it
to
way
see you.
more as Ayn Brand.
Ein Brand.
It's like Ayn Rand sold out.
Just hilarious for Ein Rand.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ayn Rand selling out is probably the funniest thought I've heard in a while. Just sitting there in some Nike tennis shoes.
I was gonna say going to shopping at Target. That's great.
Kmart.
Oh, Kmart. No, Walmart.
It's like that scene from Wayne's World. Here, have a Tylenol. So little, yellow, small.
Ugh.
Ayn Brand.
No, she's Ayn Rand's just gonna do those.
This is way less
those-
funny than we think it is.
It really is. But she's gonna do those glasses commercials, and it's gonna be Ayn Brand.
Ayn Brand. Hey, who's that guy over there? It's just like some hunky guy going, ugh. Ayn Brand.
We are really dumb.
Welcome, Ayn Rand. It's good to have you.
Yeah, seriously,
I
your
don't know if
username
you're
is
the real
incredible.
Ayn Rand, but
I would hope not. I think she's no longer alive.
well, I think a lot of that might have to do with kind of moving into this anonymous thing. You see, she's not a big fan of the word ego.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So I've heard.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Of course, no one would know.
Yeah,
We know nothing about that.
Jon Snow.
Look at that. We got some good old-fashioned card counting from Logan.
Yep.
He's just going to make sure that there is a multiple of 5 in his deck.
Yep. Hopefully it is 12 times 5.
It was a surprisingly funny thing. Every time that I was like, I went to count my deck, I was like, they're going to know I'm on 61. So I stopped.
That's actually pretty funny.
I was like, I should actually count. And I was like, no, I shouldn't. Because if they were like 61, you're on burn.
Yeah, that reminds me of that reminds me of one time. I think it was like my first Grand Prix. Someone actually piled my deck. Like my opponent piled my deck,
And?
and I was playing 61 at the time. And this was after we'd presented, and they called a judge and said, "I think my opponent presented an illegal deck."
To you?
Yeah,
And?
and I just told him no. I registered 61 because it was my first Grand Prix. I didn't know what I was doing. And then they just lost because they were on tilt the entire round.
I actually did start counting my board. That's actually what I started doing for the rest of it. That's super funny.
Yeah, I just remembered that. That was a good one.
How many rounds are left tonight? We're currently in round 3. We have one more round after this. We've got 4 of them tonight.
Yeah, I've been told that a Tezzerator deck's actually going to make the finals because there's one that's actually been crushing it.
Ooh, interesting. Calling this sick mind games.
I was so mindful of that time. I literally did not know what I was doing.
Haven't you been making fun of me for the 61 cards this whole
I
time?
know. That's why I was just like, oh, huh. I forgot about that story.
Yep.
Until someone was like, pile shuffle with 61. Right. I remember someone did that to me.
What's up, Miffy? It's good to see you. Hello to everybody else who's out there. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with us through the fact that we are apparently having some issues with either Twitch or something. I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
not
you.
sure what's going on.
We're going to have to investigate it.
I was going to say, I can go into this entire story after this round.
Mox Diamond. Sue, we're going to have a 2-drop, and it's going to be Baleful Strix on turn 1.
That's pretty
Not
good.
the best play, but not the worst play.
I was gonna
That
say-
Chalice looks better.
Yeah, I would say it's very good against creatures, but I mean, Dakota has madcap skills in this deck. I don't exactly know what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on in
But
this
I
matchup.
love it.
There's a Plateau.
Oh,
So he's running both Sacred Foundry and Plateau.
yeah, I'm... Whoa.
Neat.
That's a card I didn't expect to see.
Plateau?
Smash to smithereens.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, take out that. Yeah, take out the Mox Dime. He's going to take 3.
What a world. I love this. This is like my favorite thing ever.
That's Chalice for 1, sure.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, there's madcap skills.
What is it with like my co-host getting deck checked? Because Eric has been deck checked 6 times, and 5 of those times he has gotten a game win because his opponent registered in the legal deck.
I've got a couple of good stories
The
about
old main phase Helix knocking him down to 14.
I just realized I have a lot of good stories about how it involves deck checking.
You're just a wonderful storyteller.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So we've got another Baleful Strikes for Logan out on the battlefield. Could start going for that hyper aggressive 1 damage. And we're going to
That's
play out
true.
an Ancient Tomb. Now, without a great source of life gain, this is going to deal damage to him. End of thought.
Okay.
Yep. So 1 damage, and Dakota's going to fall.
Oh,
to-
Dakota, I already love you. I thought I loved you before. I love you so much more now.
How do you reckon that's going to work?
Very Boros, meaning that it's going to attack very well.
Was that less of a pun than you expected it to
Yes,
be?
it was. I was expecting it to be a lot better. It's turned out very, very medium.
Agreed. Best part, first strike against Baleful Strikes.
No, I don't think you know the best part because I know a card that's in Dakota's hand right now. It's going to be great.
Is it Pyroclasm?
Oh, that would actually be the best. But no, he's not Donovan.
If he drops a Fanatic, I am going to be thrilled. Someone's been playing Van Dyke Wind.
Man, that'd be incredible.
Did we just minus... He's so worried about this Boros record that he minused a Jace on it.
I was gonna say if that.
That's an Arid Mesa. So, got him.
I got him. I love Logan so much.
I love Dakota. Like, I love everything that's happening on the table right
Oh,
now.
this is so fun. This is so much fun.
Oh, goodness. Harvest Pyre Reckoner. Go, go, go.
So Dakota has 2 Expedition Sacred Foundries and 3 Plateaus.
Madcap skills. Is that what
Yep,
you were
that's what I
referring
was referring to. It doesn't matter about first strike if they can't block it, period.
Oh, that's delightful. Do you think he's going to minus this Jace again?
God, I hope so.
Me too.
I just want Trace to beat Bounce Your Boros Reckoner over and over again. And then eventually I might do something.
Oh, goodness. This is delight. What's the best way to kill a Jace? Keep playing Reckoner.
Yeah, I'm playing Boros Reckoners.
Like,
Oh, okay. This card's actually good. This actually is a pretty close to lethal threat. I suppose if you're into that sort of thing.
I am into lethal threats, actually. It's one of... Is that a Wormcoil engine? Most unfortunate.
I was gonna say I would actually probably.
Most heinous.
I would probably just take the land.
Yeah. Casting spells, way better than not casting spells.
Yeah, and probably attack for 2 because he's getting pretty close to lethal with the.
Needs to run a Hammer of Perforos.
the-
You're
the
absolutely
Tezzeret.
right. Dakota, Hammer of Perforos.
Oh, okay, that's a pretty good draw. Smash,
Take out the Chalice.
smash the Chalice.
Redirect to the Tezzeret. I hope we have a skull crack.
I was gonna say he's at 7. Oh.
Please tell me he has a skull crack in hand.
Okay.
Oh man.
So at 1, 2, 3, 4.
John Hightide. Yes. I also I heard about a streamer who was running Hammer the other day, and it crushed a control matchup.
I was gonna say, yeah. They finally found an answer for. I think they had a second one at some point.
Man, that card was so good. Letting him keep the Vexing Devil.
Bold.
Lame. Is I think what you.
Oh,
meant
he's
to
just
say.
gonna bounce it with Jace. Real plays I want to happen. But won't.
Please. Man, that is a really good Tezzalt.
It's for what, 4?
No.
I was gonna say, wow,
It's for
it
8.
wasn't for 4.
It's for 8.
Yeah, but they're 4 artifacts at the point.
Yes. But with an ensnaring bridge also in hand, could easily ramp
Yeah,
that
but the
up.
bridge isn't that good though. He's got 5. He's got 4 cards.
Now, after he casts the bridge and a chalice, I hope. I don't know.
Actually,
I think there is a helm.
I actually don't think he plays Helm anymore.
Ooh.
I think he
Took it out to run this super sweet.
the Brea.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
He might have in the board because I know he plays Leyline.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not bored, because this is sweet.
Oh, we're just gonna see a Tez minus.
Broom. Oh, show it to me. Nope.
Ah, okay.
And suddenly we're at 17 and 11.
Yeah. I mean, that's still actually pretty fine. Like, I'm so happy right now. I don't think you understand how happy I am.
You got another Jason hand, but who cares?
I'm just over the moon. Dakota, I love you. You are the best person.
Dakota, Dakota, never. Just keep doing.
Just
Just keep doing. Just
you are the
Nike it.
best.
Just laboof it at
you
all
are
times.
the best.
Just laboof it at all times.
So Jace was 4 mana bounce Boros Reckoner twice and bounce Vexing Devil.
Wow.
That is great.
Yeah. That might have been the worst Jace I've ever seen.
Oh, that's gotta be close.
Oh my goodness.
Now, what does he do about the second one? I'm so happy that this got on. I didn't expect this.
Yeah. This is pretty great.
I brought it on because Logan's deck is awesome, and I expected the Chalice. I didn't expect this. This is so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, man. Alright, let's see what we got here. There we go. Whew.
We can't really get
We do not know at the moment.
yeah, and we can't really get deck lists. It's a little out of our control. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, man. Double Reckoner.
Wow, they're really making a statement.
What do you think the odds are?
Low.
Okay.
I don't even know what the question is, but the answer is low.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be blasphemous.
Would you say that they're gonna act out?
I would love it if Chakota would act on the card that I'm thinking of at the moment. A Fnatic?
Fnatic would actually be probably. I think I would probably just leave the booth for like a solid minute if they just played a Fnatic.
Just to think about, like,
Just to go out there and just hug him and just be like, yes, this is awesome.
I'm so entranced by what's happening right now. I love it. Oh goodness! There's a Force of Will out, which would ruin that good fun. But like, I would love a Blasphemous Act.
Actually, I mean, the card Dakota wants to draw is actually probably another Smash the Smithereens.
Yes. Hit the bridge and bash away.
Yeah,
Actually, he's got 4 cards in hand. You're not really worried about that.
that's true.
Because the bridge is not... He has 4 cards in hand. The bridge is ineffective at what it's trying to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Vexing Devil has actually gotten pretty expensive, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
It's pushing about $10. And, I mean, I don't really judge anyone on proxies, so.
Yeah. Vexing Devil's not 10 cents, though. It's like $10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Logan's got,
10 to 12, actually.
He's got 2 cards in hand. Looks to be a Force of Will and
And hope.
Hope.
Yep.
You heard it here first, folks.
And hope.
Yes. Yes. I'm so happy. Oh, is that a
goodness.
Might be a word of
I
invention.
think it is a word of invention.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so happy right now.
I'm also thrilled. Okay, so we've got two of these bridges getting taparoonied, and we are going to go for a word of invention for two. How much do you think a Sword of the Meek is on the horizon?
I believe it's going to come into play right now.
That was a War Leaders Helix.
That was it's casual War Leaders Helix.
And actually, yeah, those promos are super sweet. I ran that promo,
Yeah,
actually.
I was going to say, I might actually still have a set of those promos in my...
There's a decent chance.
In my,
I have very
my collection.
legitimately considered going and actually rebuilding that deck in its exact 75 to have as just a deck.
I was going to say, I wish I could just play Mono Blue Devotion over and over.
We're
again.
actually looking at starting a throwback standard event.
I would be all in on that.
I would pick up that deck and absolutely be back on that.
Man.
We're actually considering doing a throwback standard event here at the store
Yeah.
for Ravnica Theros standard.
Because all of us just like playing those 3 decks that were really good.
There was like
Four decks.
There was like 7 decks that were really good.
I'd say 4. I'd say 4.
I think there was more than that.
I don't, but we can agree to disagree.
That's fine. I like disagreeing with you. It usually means that I'm right. So, we've got a Vexing Devil, a couple of Boros Reckoners out. Plus, we've got all those lands. Dibs on Innistrad. No bans, right?
I'll take Urza Saga.
Okay. Well, my bad.
Oh, there we go. There we
Sorry.
go.
Sorry, that's my bad.
I think you're right on the line a little bit more. There you go.
So tell me more about what things are.
Well, I don't know. I'm not on that side of the table. And I'm sorry, I think TJ's just gotten, he's gone a little speechless.
That's an upkeep silence,
Yeah.
which is really ineffective against Sword of the Meek and Thopter Foundry. But still. My goodness.
You can still attack, so...
You can still attack and you can still make Thopters.
Yep.
What a time to be alive.
This is the best.
This is the best. That's one of my favorite songs by USS.
The best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep him down.
Indeed. And its name is John Cena.
Do 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 do.
Oh my goodness.
So tell me more about what things are. That's a pretty good quote. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that is a good one. Alright, so we've got an attack in, and it looks like Logan is going to go actually up above 20, but don't let that distract you from the fact that in 1998, The Undertaker threw Mankind from Hell in a Cell, plummeted
Really?
16 feet
Where
to
did
an
he
announcer's
plummet?
table.
Announcer's table. Wow.
Yeah.
Ah, but don't let that distract from the fact that Atlanta Falcons blew a 28-3 lead.
Fact. Alright, let's head on up to the booth and see if we
Real
can find
quick
something
though, I can
15
actually answer one of those questions.
Yes.
Logan, those are
RK
tokens
Post.
from RK Post.
You can get him at GPs. He's pretty great. He's awesome.
He's pretty cool.
He's a traveler. See you out there. Hello, and thank you for joining. Will we upload it to YouTube? Yes, we will. We're a little bit behind, but we're working on catching up to it. So, I don't know, Raul. I was really hoping that he was. Blasphemous Act is certainly a treat anytime that it happens. Ooh, very, very nice. That's okay, sad okay. I am okay with it because that was just a lot of fun to watch. So, we're also going to just try and find another match to put up there. He is going to be looking for both High Tide as well as 12 posts. So if we can get those up, we certainly will. Yeah, absolutely. RK Post is delightful, fantastic. I actually bought, I bought some stuff from Tadine, actually. So, either way, hope we can get some more gobs. Hey, it's always a good thing to get more gobs. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? My name's TJ. This is the Geek Fortress stream. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that follow button and join us more in the future. We stream 3 times a week, currently every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. We've got Modern every Wednesday at 7, Saturday at 6 Pacific time. Plus, every Legacy every Friday we've got Legacy at 7:30. Just like tonight, it's going to be awesome. UFO, congratulations. Colorless Eldrazi is super-duper sweet. Plus, you can join me streaming pretty much every other day of the week from twitch.tv twitch.tv/RedBaronMTG, streaming a lot of Burn, other things, doing a little bit of Momer, and all kinds of other things that I can try and do. I really do enjoy playing it. I'm liking streaming, still getting a little bit used to it because I have only done 5 streams so far, but of course that 6th stream will be on Sunday because we are streaming from here tomorrow, and we're going to be putting up some artwork in my apartment tomorrow. Should be fun, should be sweet, should be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I hope that you are too. More the stream, less the artwork, unless of course you really do enjoy artwork. Then I can show you all my super sweet artwork, which is actually great. Coleman, tell me more about what we might have.
Someone looking for more games.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I was just talking so fast.
Sure.
Do you believe me?
I do believe you.
I like doing that. I don't realize that I'm doing it, and then I stop, and I realize that I just said a bunch.
Also, my head is so much bigger than yours right now. I'm just now realizing that.
That's because I'm so much more humble than you.
Spoken like a true humble person.
I'm pretty sure I'm the most humble person you'll ever meet.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm not just a textbook narcissist, I'm an exceptional narcissist.
That's true, and I really do enjoy the community that we've brought here. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm just winging it, so...
Just between you and I. That was amazing. Oh, man. Any high tide, it's certainly a possibility. No one does humble like Gaston. Oh, man. I do like... Gaston is just... Like, that song is hilarious.
That song is very good.
Also, great... finding the Gaston at Disneyland, always a hoot.
A hoot and a half?
Yes. In fact, I would toss it up for a hoot and a half.
Ooh, that's a lot of hoots.
Actually, you need another hoo. Yeah.
Oh, so people want to hear that story?
Yes.
Okay, so...
We've had a lot of bug today.
Okay, so the first, that was the first GP I went to. And this is back when this was, it was Lorwyn Standard? No, Shadowmoor Standard.
You've been playing so much longer than me.
Yeah, I was playing some really bad deck, but it could win on turn 3.
What deck was this?
It could win on turn 4, sorry. Your entire deck was the card Glorious Gale Viashino. It's whenever you cast a multi-colored spell, it gets +3/+3.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this deck. Okay.
And then your dream scenarios, you played a bird on turn 1. This on turn 3. No, not on turn 2. You had no acceleration other than bird. Because
Did you have any, 3-drops at all?
Nope. No, sorry, I had a Loxodon Warhammer.
Okay, so ideally bird into Warhammer into...
into Glorious Gale Viashino.
Okay.
And then the way you won is you attack them, then you cast Colossal Might to give it +4/+2 and trample.
Okay.
Because it's multicolored, it gets +3/+3. And then you double cleaved it to give it double strike. And an additional +3/+3. So you attack them for 21.
So what was the
22.
61st card?
That was the Warhammer.
So that Warhammer put them so on tilt that they lost.
Yeah, but I actually did that game 1. I actually killed him on turn 3, game 1. He was playing fairies. He was playing a very
Turn
real
4.
deck. Sorry. But he was playing a very real deck. He just didn't know what I was doing.
Fairies?
Yeah, he's
Back
playing
when Fairies was like the
he was
deck.
playing a very real deck. Like, I should have lost, but I won game 1. I lost game 2, because fairies did fairies things, obviously. And then game 3, I played a bird on one. He didn't have a removal spell. And then my sideboard had 2 copies of Raking Canopy. Whenever a creature with flying attacks you, it deals 4 damage to it.
To the creature?
To the creature.
So they just couldn't win today.
And I just played it, and then they looked at it, and then scooped. Because they had no answers to it.
No cryptic or anything?
Apparently they had ported a cryptic command. and couldn't attack with Mutavault for whatever reason. I don't know.
Because you'd have a Glorious Gale Viashino to block.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I had what was the other creature? It was Naya Charm to tap all their creatures. Oh, what do we have? Speaking of what, we have a match.
Thank you so much. This story can't get any better.
Oh, there we go. We've got the other Tezzerator list.
Okay.
Might be sitting in the same spot. No, they're in the opposite spot. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, this is delightful. So who is on Tezzerator?
We've got Larry.
Ooh.
There you go. Yep. And you've got Justin on the other side.
Okay. Oh, game 3?
Yep. Game 3. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that is a great story.
Yeah, I've got a couple other stories from that GP. It's very fun.
Man, why was your what?
Because I play really bad decks.
Oh, that's true.
So I also got introduced to the card Swans of Burn Argol in that. I lost to Seismic Swans, and I didn't know what it did, so I tried to bolt it. Just to get rid of it, not to draw cards.
But you did draw cards.
But I did draw cards, and a Love Affair was born.
Alright, let's head on up. We'll see you then. So just so that we can see actually what he was talking about, this is what we...
It has some really good art. I'll tell you that.
So this was your great turn 3.
That was my turn 3 that won on the spot against fairies.
Probably could have main decked this in that meta.
Probably.
Did you play against fairies almost every round?
I played against fairies once. It was that guy. Because after that, I played against...
oh, that deck won. You must have been in the losing bracket.
Well, yeah, I won the first round. Because I beat that guy.
That was your round 1?
That was my round 1.
This was your introduction to a GP.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
Getting
feeling
deck
great.
checked, and then tilting them out.
Yeah, and then round 2, I can't remember what to play. It might have been black-white tokens. That deck was also really good, and I couldn't beat that deck. I want to say my entire board plan was like Fire Spout.
To hit flyers?
Yeah, to hit everything.
And flyers.
But like, what was it?
Oh, and your Viashino would survive.
And your Viashino survives because it got +3/+3.
Nice!
Yeah.
So good.
And then, no, that's what it was. I have another story, but like, let's
focus on Miracles versus Tezzerator for now.
Yeah, we can talk about my really bad standard decks another time, probably after the match.
Yeah. Or any time that you play, because...
That's true. I do play them a lot.
I have been putting together something for our Sunday showdown.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to be jamming some in that, and it's actually pretty sweet.
I don't know. I might have to rebuild Glorious Gilbeash, just to play it again.
In a standard event?
No, in Modern.
Oh, that'd be great. I'll put together my Boros Burn from when I first got into standard.
But I can actually play Glittering Wish now. I can actually do things. Oh man, why am I thinking about this? That card's horrible.
That's not true. Jesse played it quite well.
Oh, I was thinking Glorious Gilbeash. That card's horrible.
Oh, that card is horrible, yeah. You can always cast it on turn 3.
No, you can cast it on turn 2 now. Because you have Simian Spirit Guides.
Okay, so we've got a fetch from Justin to kick things off. I think we might even see him go for a Ponder. I saw that in the opening hand. Looks
yeah,
like it.
Ponder very good.
Truth. Not worried about the Wasteland, apparently.
Yeah, sure.
You played Twinsanity.
Oh, that was a good deck.
I have no idea what that was.
Oh, man. I love that deck. So, he's actually got the Mentor in his hand.
And a land on top there.
Yeah. So I mean, in a Red Elemental Blast.
Yep, draws the Red Elemental Blast, has the blowouts. So an Arid Mesa gonna try again. For its very best to be relevant. Though it looks like we do have some more land in hand. I would have loved to see another Wasteland.
Pass.
Try me. Try me a river.
How about no? I don't really play Rushing Rivers.
Try me a river. Try me a river. True, you could just put together
Kiln Fiend or
Diva's deck and you'll be fine.
Yeah, that deck's actually good.
Yeah, so Monastery Mentor hitting the battlefield, hanging out, and looks like it's going to actually survive.
Oh,
Never mind.
That's a bridge.
That's hilarious.
Well, we had a bridge.
Yeah. Justin looks like he is actually going to force his way over that bridge.
Yeah, he's really getting his best Green Lantern on. He's really willing it out of existence.
Will he succeed? Apparently, yes.
You could also just ask Will Smith.
Forced that joke. So,
Additional Will pun.
did we crash again? I'm gonna be so upset if we crashed
man.
again.
Please, no Ripperinos. Oh, we have a Tezzeret. Nope. I got a grade on the pun. That means we're live.
Yep. If you get a grade on the pun, then it's actually a positive score.
Okay, we're good.
Solid.
So this game is actually Justin's kind of killing it, and it's not close.
Yeah, that sounds like exactly what I would say. Justin's kind of killing it. It's not even close.
Yeah, we're gonna see a counterspell take down this ensnaring bridge.
Unless, of course, Larry wants to pay the extra 1 with this Academy runes to do nothing.
Well, he has a force, but he does have a blue card.
Pitch and a Tezzeret. Lame.
But at the same time, like, he's got to empty his hand out eventually.
True. That does actually make it pretty solid because he's able to get rid of 2 cards. It's really good with Bridge.
Yeah, pitching more cards. Good with Bridge.
Welcome back, Otis.
You heard it here first.
I'll say, Otis, I thank you every time that I travel. You may not realize this, but I do.
Yeah, it's really not what you expect.
I do, though.
Yeah.
I say thank you, Otis, pretty constantly. Fun fact, did you know that like 2/3 of the world's elevators are supplied by one company?
9, 10, 11, 12.
Elevators and escalators are supplied by one company.
I think Justin actually has this game.
Because he attacks under the bridge and then pumps them up?
Yeah, he swords one of the tokens, holds priority, and then forces it.
Mm-hmm.
That's an extra 8 damage.
Another fun fact, that 2/3 of all elevators and escalators are produced by one company that calls itself Otis. That's how you got the handle?
Oh.
So every time that I write it, I just thank you, Otis.
Thank you,
Because
Otis.
it's such a good name for...
I can remember a really old kids book that was about a family that lived in an elevator
That's awesome.
for some reason, and they just were like, and they just always called the elevator Otis.
Did they really?
Yeah, it was always just like, oh hey Otis, how's it going?
Interesting. I got so distracted by Otis that I forgot to keep track of the life totals. So, that's actually pretty great. That's how I started thinking Otis anytime that I travel. So, we do have some sizable ones. It looks like we're going to go for the Ponder. The monks can still get under this.
I was gonna say,
It
now
responds
we're
swords your own, and then force of will it.
we actually could have made this exact same play without casting the Ponder. Because he had 4...
You could have attacked with the Mentor.
You could have attacked with the Mentor.
Yeah.
Same thing. Doesn't really matter. Same end result.
Yes.
End result. Same as the...
Yes.
My man.
Let's head on up and get ready for round 4.
Looking good.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us. My name's TJ.
I'm Coleman.
And we're hanging out here at Geek Fortress in Snohomish, Washington, where we hang out currently 3 times a week for some modern and legacy action. Always exciting.
It is very exciting.
Thank you so much for being here with me.
No problem.
Yeah, it really makes me feel comforted because when things get scary and those Vexing Devils come to play, I've got ya. Trying to think of something clever to say?
No.
Just enjoying the moment?
Yep.
Thank you. We're going to get ready for those finals. It's going to be a good time, a great time, and a wonderful time because, of course, it is the final countdown. Where does that count down, you might think? Well, it is going to start at 15 minutes, but will they need all of it? There's only one way to find out. Stick with us as we get the mashin', smashin', fighting fighters who are in the finals with that alliteration coming down, bringing the fire, bringing the pain, and bringing the noise. They're going to sit down on both sides of these tables and get ready for Hell in a Cell, the Rock and Rumble, as they square up to find out who will be the winner in the finale of this week's Legacy Showdown. Unsanctioned, no rules, but they're still followed out of respect.
Scene.
Otis, didn't I play Hammer the other day? Yes, I did.
Yeah, it was pretty good actually, if I remember right.
Yeah, the Hammer was great. I was making that exact face. We should do promos for wrestling.
You should just do promos for everything.
We should. Let's do promos for everything.
And I'm in.
All right, everybody. Unsanctioned, no rules, but still followed in respect. It's funny because I actually knew that the Golems had haste because I used to play that card in Standard.
That's actually why I still had the Fanatics.
Which, that's hilarious. I'll get those back to you soon.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Good. I really want to keep playing that.
I was gonna say I'm never gonna play Fnatic.
I gotta see if I can get a long-term loan from Zach for those Fulminators. Oh man, I'm super excited by that deck. The Van Deck wins, just like it straight up performed better than Burn did.
I'm still thinking about Twin Sanity. That deck was so cool.
Oh man. Woo. You saw EOT make a Golem went to sleep? Nope, that card single-handedly won us the match.
Yep. Also, he realized he could sacrifice fetch lands without actually having to sack the fetch land for lands.
I had to do it once though, so I could also play my Boros Reckoner.
Yep. If only Twin Sanity could be good in Modern.
What does that even do? What's the insanity?
Okay, so I was gonna say it's easier for me to bring up a card.
No.
Okay. Well, have you heard of the card Sanity Grinding?
Yes.
That's the deck.
Oh, okay. There we go. Nice and simple.
You Sanity Grinding, then you copy it with Twin Cast.
I thought it would be Splinter Twin. No, it's
Twin Cast. You're Sanity Grinding. And you played Godhead of Awe. Was it over? No, what's the black-blue one? Used to know this because I used to play that deck.
I've played against Sanity Grinding. I've played against a Modern deck that played that.
I'm fighting Gobs.
In the finals?
Yeah.
That's the finals?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Which side will you be on?
I'll be on the same side.
Thank you.
Okay.
Corbin made it all the way to the finals.
Ghast Lord of Fugue. That's what it was.
So, how do you feel about this matchup?
I actually think Goblins is pretty well suited to beat Miracles. I know when I was talking to Justin earlier, I mentioned that there was 12 posts in the room. He's like, yeah, I'm really scared. There's also Goblins. I don't know how I can beat that deck. So,
Baneslayer Angel?
here we go. Actually, funny enough, Baneslayer Angel, not very good against Goblins.
No.
They go way too far. They go too wide.
Yep. The problem with Goblins is that it's basically a standard deck. From its converted mana cost and like how it
Oh,
plays.
sure.
Like
sure.
all it does is curve out. And Miracles can't really beat decks that just play cards on
I was
curve.
going to say, I don't know if Miracles can beat the card Cavern of Souls.
Nope.
And like Goblin Lackey on turn 1 is actually a problem for them.
Yep.
So,
I know, we're still trying to get it on stream. We'll do our best. But let's
Yep.
head on down and get ready for the finals. Do the song. The players aren't ready to go yet. Look at us, nailing it with the transitions. At least we didn't bring it down there only to discover
Yeah.
and sneak back up here. So right now, we're going to do the quick little promo. On the one side, we've got Goblins.
Sure.
The feisty red fiends that like to bash in and sneak in their friends.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically the Wedding Crashers.
yeah, except I'm not sure who's Vince Vaughn and who's Owen Wilson this year.
I have to think that Lackey is going to be Vince Vaughn because
Oh, sure.
Owen Wilson is much more of a ringleader.
Oh, you see, I would actually say Will Ferrell is the ringleader.
No, but I have to think that Ben Stiller is the matron.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, you see, Owen Wilson's the instigator.
Ooh, Owen Wilson is definitely the instigator.
Yeah.
I still gotta say that Vince Vaughn is the lackey. He very rarely
sure.
gets his own title film.
Oh, yeah, very rarely. But who's the mob boss in this scenario?
The mob boss would absolutely.
Is that Rip Torn? I think Rip Torn is the mob boss.
I'm actually gonna go with. Oh no, I just spaced on his name. I'm gonna be so ashamed. Please, hate me for missing this name.
Okay.
The dad from Meet the Fockers.
Oh, Dustin Hoffman?
No.
Or Robert De Niro?
Oh yes, sorry. Meet the Parents.
Yeah,
Robert De Niro is the. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Robert De Niro. I think that's got to be it.
Robert De Niro would be a good mob boss.
Right?
he already was.
I know.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
Right? So that's kind of where I'm at. Now, on the other side, we've got Miracles. How did he get to the finals? That's the deck name. Let's head on down to the
Or alternatively, Miracle is the most poorly named deck in the format because it's never a miracle.
That too. I like how he managed to describe the entire Goblins deck using medium comedy stars.
I'd say Robert De Niro. I'd say Vince Vaughn's not a medium comedy star. I would also say Will Ferrell is not a medium comedy star.
I don't think we ever mentioned Will Ferrell, did we?
I did.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah, because I called him the ringleader.
That's true. He is the ringleader 100%. Ben Stiller, the matron, Owen Wilson as the instigator, and then Vince Vaughn as the lackey.
Yep, and Dion the miracle drunk. Fair enough. Also, Goblin lackey. I wonder where your loyalties lie. Clearly a Miracles player if I ever saw one.
That's Vince Vaughn.
That's Vince Vaughn, yep. You are definitely Vince Vaughn.
Alright, so we've got a basic plains in hand along with a Swords to Plowshares. About as good of an opener as you can against a deck that runs Goblin Lackey.
That's true. But at the same time, he also has Goblin Pile Driver, and Pile Driver's really hard.
Yeah, it does run Krenko. It also runs Kiki Jiki. It also runs Chrome Mox.
Chrome Mox, yep.
So that you can cast a turn 1 Warren Instigator.
Justin's hand is really not good. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just
it's
like,
2 Swords to Plowshares, a Force of Will.
Exceptionally medium.
2 Swords to Plowshares, a Force of Will, and lands.
Like, it's exceptionally medium.
I mean, it's gonna get pathed.
It's gonna get swords, you mean?
It's exactly what I meant. Corbin really gonna be whistling at the life total.
Yep,
race.
Whistling Dixie.
This is Winstigator version.
Yep. This is definitely the Instigator version.
No!
You see, he should have pumped it, that way he gains an extra life.
Classic. I guess this other Swords to Plowshares... Good draw.
I was gonna say, probably best draw in his deck.
Good top deck, so to speak. Another Swords is gonna hit that one. Okay.
We've got... Chieftain's interesting. See if,
Might pop this, since it's Divining Top, maybe get a Force, counter that one. And then you still have that. That seems reasonable. And then he looks like he might have a pretty decent top deck.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. Perhaps it's a miracle that he's going to draw that top. Way to go, Corbin. Nice attack. Really attacking with authority.
I will say, Justin didn't remove it, so it's already getting its working.
Oh, yeah. It's...
2 mana, 1 damage. Basically the best you can get. A very assertive untap from Corbin as well.
Oh,
Gotta
man.
respect that.
Oh, yeah.
Does have the Ether Vial in hand? Oh, no, that's a Warren Instigator.
Oh, yeah.
I would just draw out this path and then jam a Llama with that Instigator.
Oh, yeah, I would too.
You know, one day I want to have a successful pajama business, and then I want to have my mascot be a llama, and it'll be the Pajama Llama.
That was quite the journey to get to that joke.
What's up, Flaming Cheetos? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining.
Also, I will mention that he should become a mime.
We should mention it. I think Corbin would probably consider it.
He probably would.
We should get his entire Goblins deck altered to be mimes.
No, just Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime, my favorite Pokemon.
Because you're weird.
Also because it's the best.
Also because you're weird.
I wouldn't have to make any special accommodations. He could just get into my car and wear a seatbelt. I don't need to fireproof anything. I don't need to, like... He can help me clean, like, my apartment.
Yeah, but he's a mime.
He doesn't talk too much.
This is weird, TJ. You're weird. It's okay. I'm weird too.
And a Tarfire. Really
this
gunning
is
for
not
this.
Gonna look go.
Well, I mean, he gets 2...
Oh, he's got pyrokinesis.
Yes, he do.
Oh, never mind. This is gonna go great.
This is gonna go so very, very well.
Just 1, 2, 3, 1.
Deal 1 damage there.
Was gonna say you're gonna respond to the prowess triggers,
Sure.
but after the token comes into play.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Justin's gonna stack it so he doesn't get horrifically blown out.
Apparently.
He's gonna stack the prowess triggers on top of the create a token.
Yes. You mean the other way?
Yes. He's gonna stack it so that the prowess triggers resolve, and then he gets the token.
Yes. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, goblins. The price of goblins is pretty much all tied up in wastelands and ports and caverns.
Yep. And if you go for the
And
Winstigator,
vials, I guess.
if you go for the Winstigator version, you cut out the ports.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you add Chrome Mox, but that's like a pretty big win.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just figuring out exactly what the
Like
the
most
stack
decks,
looks like right now.
like most decks, the mana base is the most expensive part.
Yep, especially in Legacy.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Vial isn't exactly cheap, but at the same time, it's very cheap.
That basically is part of the mana base.
I guess that's fair. And other than that, you're playing a bunch of casual cards that no one really plays anymore.
Yes.
So, hey, there
Much
you
like
go.
the actors that we've assigned to them. So, the Pyrokinesis is going to come down, sweep that board, and Justin will be left with one lonely monk.
Actually,
Which, if history tells us anything, a lone monk can get at least
he might
8
actually.
seasons.
He actually does get to wipe the board here. I think. Oh, actually,
No, because
no.
that token wasn't in play yet.
Well, no.
Oh, you're saying he could have waited to
He could
cast
have
it?
waited until that comes in.
I don't...
Because the mentor would have 2 damage marked on it.
Correct. And then you could
Split 4.
1, 2, and 1.
1, 2, 1. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, he also does get to attack here, and it's fine. But
True.
he could have left Justin with absolutely no hand and no board state other than the top, which, I mean, is not great. You're still giving him a top,
Yeah, he's going to upkeep activate this top, probably.
but
Okay. Good to know, Flamin' Cheetos. I appreciate that info. Coming back from your local F&M Modern, I'll be semi-proud of the deck that you were on. That sounds like Van Deck wins to me.
we Justin was like, oh, whatever, I'll trade. And then he went, oh, right, I forgot there's a Pendelhaven.
Neat. So Pendelhaven comes on down, and a Goblin Lackey joining the field.
Land, top.
Very nice on the Naya Burn. How'd you do? How'd you play?
One of them is a shuffle, so.
Nice. I did hear this the other day, actually. Justin, apparently every day, shuffling.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently he practices his shuffle. He aspires to be Brian Kibler.
He does strike me as someone who does listen to a lot of Party Rock Anthem.
I have to agree. Justin, a very known drinker of gallons of water.
That is very true. Man.
And nothing says Six Flags theme song to me like
Water?
like a gallon of water.
Yeah. Like a gallon of water.
We like to party. We like to party. So, we've got the monk out. We could line up the good old double up on the top with just the one mentor though.
That's true. Or we could just play Jace.
Lame.
But now, are we going to continue the Jace bounce that we've seen? No, we're just going to Fate Seal. Okay. Boo. You're lame.
Yeah,
Justin,
I
you're
have to
lame.
agree. Justin, when you're watching this back later, it's important to note that you're lame.
Yep. Although,
Also, you rock, Justin. Big fan.
yeah, also, at the same time, pretty cool.
Yeah, Goblin Lackey, going to be super sweet right now. Fourth land would be solid.
He could also just attack with Goblin Lackey.
That's pretty reasonable as well.
Uh,
The good
this
old
is also
Bamboozled.
fine.
Yeah, getting Bamboozled. I wonder if these are attacking Jace. The slight angle to them makes me say,
Or we're going to attack sideways. We're going to move this way, but we're going to go this way. We're
Ooh,
going
I
to fake
did
him out.
yeah, I think I saw that movie. It was a good one. Wanted.
I was going to say it's the Kansas City Shuffle.
The Kansas City Shuffle. It's a twister. It's a twister. Ooh, you're building Jeskai Burn for Commander? That sounds sweet. Sounds very Narsetti. a Ponder, a Jace, and a top. That's pretty solid.
It's not bad. But you know what that doesn't have? An answer to Goblin Lackey?
Yeah, actually, funnily enough, this Jace might have to become an answer to Lackey, except for the fact that Corbin's not really, Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna have to shuffle.
this looks hilarious suddenly.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know, you can minus the Jace. Like, that sounds so medium.
well, I believe he just activated Jace.
Oh, is this the brainstorm here?
Well, no, he brainstormed to put the Ponder in his hand.
Oh, you're right. Good point. Good point.
So we've got counterbalance.
And it's a
Yeah.
kickback. Looks like we are
Wow.
going to exceed
I
ourselves.
was gonna say we're gonna
Cavern?
Oh, I mean, this is also fine.
Yeah, this is A+.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of forge. Oh, wait, Justin does have
His-
a Jace on
He
top.
is spinning the Jace. So like, so I was gonna say, Corbin might not want to cast it and just get it off the Lackey trigger.
I have to think that he would agree.
He's thinking about it too.
Plus, it does let him put the little plus ability on this.
I was gonna say he's gonna +1, +2. He's gonna add 3, and then he's gonna do something. Oh,
This is a much nicer
oh,
play.
that's way nicer.
Pre-cast activation of the Pendlehaven, so
No,
that
you
it
don't-
actually resolves.
I was gonna say you don't see this very often outside of Modern,
Yeah.
and it's gonna resolve.
No, he's just gonna put the land on top so he can prep for
Oh,
next
now he
turn.
can kill Jace and get Lackey damage in.
Yes.
Oh wow.
4 at Jace, +2 at Justin, and put in a
The Ringleader?
Ringleader, refill that hand.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, he's just demolishing. Jace dies, plus you get a Lackey trigger.
Fortunately, Justin's got a backup Jace.
But at the same time, that's looking really bad against this board.
Yes. Looks like we've got a trigger, and it's a Ringleader. Show me multiple
Oh,
power
actually,
drivers.
Corbin actually had a Krenko.
Could have gone for the Krenko.
Yeah.
Maybe saving that for next turn. Oh, man.
Oh, buddy.
Show me the Kiki Jiki.
There's a land, Cavern, Tarfire is a hit, and Lackey's a hit.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Justin is not actually floating a Terminus. So that's very important here.
He can find one. It is not at all infeasible that he finds one. Again,
Yeah.
we're talking about a deck called Miracles, which is known for doing exactly that.
Yeah, but he has bricked so far, so.
True.
I mean, this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage?
Yeah, plus a Tarfire in hand.
Yep. Although the Tarfire is not really.
I think Justin going down to 12 for that, right?
Yes, he should.
All right.
Crack the fetch. Thank you. Oh, there's Terminus.
How very Miracles of him.
Yeah.
So, I don't think he put the Terminus on top.
It's gonna look really awkward if he didn't.
I think he just put the fetch land on top. Luckily, I mean, he's got the top.
He has essentially infinite mana.
He has the top.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, like,
Oh, man.
even so, like, I mean, this is really bad for Corbin. Don't get me wrong, but now he can play the Krenko
Yep.
and the Lackey.
Yep.
So, oh no, he can't play the Lackey because there's a counterbalance.
But he can play the Krenko.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, there is that. He's already played.
I think Corbin just said, I should have expected that.
Yeah, I should have expected that one. But I mean, you can play the Krenko.
Not lacking. That's true. The Lackey is now lacking.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like this. Not at all. Unless it's not a Krenko?
I hope he doesn't have like a Kiki Jiki in hand or something.
Because if he had Kiki Jiki, I also would have played Kiki Jiki.
Yes, I would enjoy Kikiing. Kiki. What birds makes that sound? Trick question. No.
None. There's only one way. There's only one way you ask that question. A, if you have the answer, or B, if none of that exists.
So a Cavern of Souls looks okay right now.
That is a Krenko.
Does have a Tarfire in hand. That's true. Curious.
Curiouser and curiouser.
I have to agree. I would also call it both curious and curiouser. But Justin gonna untap with what he's got going on.
Thanks, Chase.
Oh, Chase, what a classic.
Hey. Oh, I love Chase so much.
Chase is the best. Wow. And really gonna go for a firm nudge on that force of will from this Krenko.
The Krenko not really liking the Force.
Well, yeah, he's much more of a he thinks that's a bunch of magic mumbo jumbo.
I was gonna say, I think he got suspended from the Force because he's a mob boss.
That's not how the force works. So we've got a monster mentor.
Yeah, I
coming
think
down.
Justin might have just locked this game because he also has a top in his hand that he could play here.
The cream of the crop.
I don't know why he's spending an extra mana.
The cream of the crop. It's
Oh,
divining top.
okay. So
Yep. He's gonna do the flipperoo.
the flipperinos,
Yep.
the flipperty gibbets,
Ooh, flipperty jibberty.
gibbert.
He left up no red mana, so he can't tarfire it.
Yep. It wouldn't have mattered because I think there's always going to be a point when top's on top of the library.
No, but he could have killed the mentor.
No, that's what I mean. There's always going to be a thing where the top is on top of the library.
No,
So-
because he would have played the top.
Mhm.
In response to that, tarfire the monster mentor.
Okay, but there's still going to be a top on top of Justin's library.
Yes, but he would have had one less mentor, and he would only have the mentor.
Oh, you mean you kill one of the... No, then the top
Oh,
gets
but
countered by the counterbalance.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, he could have cast that to where he didn't use the cavern, though. Or does the cavern only work
Cavern
on creature spells?
only works on creatures.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, like I don't think there was any way that he couldn't have
Okay,
done that
then how did he kill the monastery mentor?
because Justin forgot his trigger.
Ah, okay.
That is the only way that works.
Okay.
And I guarantee you, if I mention it to Justin, he's gonna be like, "Oh right, I forgot."
He's gonna be
matter, there's
super
a
chill
trigger.
about it, though.
Yeah,
He's be like, oh.
right. Or alternatively, we'll say, "Didn't matter. Deck is perfect." Also very Justin.
That is very Justin. I was like, if it resolved, maybe cavern does.
Yeah.
It doesn't say creature. I thought it said creature.
Yeah,
it does say creature.
It does in fact say creature.
Justin, on the other hand, just says K.
Okay. Resolves.
That was a hard punt. I mean, it was a medium punt.
That was a very medium punt. That was not hard.
He will say deck is perfect, though.
He will. I guarantee you, he will say deck is perfect.
Though he's probably gonna lose to this Krenko.
He's still floating that terminus.
Yeah, but what if Corbin has
Uh,
a mana time?
he'll pay the one.
Okay. Okay.
Also, doesn't have basic planes.
Ooh, that is gonna make it rough. We'll have to talk to Dakota on that one.
I'm still in awe of that one Martyr Proclus that was playing four mana type.
Mm-hmm.
They are my hero. Also, Dakota's my hero.
Dakota, definitely my hero.
Yep.
I think he has the ability to unite.
Yep.
To,
Just gotta watch him as he goes.
Boo.
So we're gonna double up on. Doubling up, actually, the worst way to try to combat a Pendelhaven, because then both the creatures will die.
There we go.
Yep, just gonna
Pendelhaven,
that. Yep.
deal one. Interestingly enough, Corbin still might be able to fight through a second terminus. Not easily,
No,
mind you,
no, not.
but it's doable.
Yeah, but with the countertop in play, it's a little bit rough.
The Cavern of Souls does fix that a lot, though.
It does, but
But
I mean, countertop's still countertop.
countertop is still countertop. Yeah, and this one seems to be so solid that I would almost call it marble.
I think it's pretty close.
Should have wastelanded the fetch. Try and ruin the terminus.
I think you'd just say, okay, I'll lose a fetch land.
He would say that. Then you get to say wastelanded a fetch. He forgot to activate.
Yep, forgot.
Just like his counterbalance trigger.
Those are actually, those are not all
Some of them might be
goblin
ours.
tokens. I think they're all ours actually. 'Cause
Oh.
I think those are all the tokens right next to it.
Ah,
So, those are not all goblin tokens.
now technically those goblins do go on the bottom of the library.
Yep, and then those ones do for sure.
No, the tokens do as well.
Yeah, and then they cease to exist.
Just like the hopes and dreams of those very same goblins.
Oh, man, I wonder if Richard Garfield intended it that way.
Probably. So, I think...
Ringleader.
That's not a bad way to go about this.
That's a good start. Vial, Brick.
Brick.
Brick. Brick.
Hey, Brick. Hey, Brick, where'd you get that hand grenade? Oh, it was my game plan. Because it blew up in his face.
Yep. Well, I wouldn't say Ringleader blew up in his face. It's still a 2-2 haste. And as we all know, the mediocre beats are the best beats.
Honestly, Corbin's mediocre beatdown game plan might just be enough.
Yeah.
I think I might have missed it. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I thought it's a 2-2. Or did I miss a damage somewhere? Never mind. I missed
Bounce
a clicking
the Ringleader, please. You're lame, Justin, but also not.
one. I mean, the mediocre beats are pretty good. But, like, a chieftain suddenly?
Hey, that's suddenly not mediocre anymore. A second cavern, though.
Please tell me Warren Instigator.
Warren Instigator would actually be very good. Gonna Wasteland... Yeah, sure, a White Source.
Keep the Terminus at bay. You know, there's only a
That's
basic
a
place.
chieftain.
Oh, that's gonna be a saucy hit for 5.
Do you just kill the Jace?
Yes? No, wait, I don't know.
No, it doesn't matter. He can't counter it.
I think I would just hit Justin.
I guess he's dead next turn.
Yeah. Looks like he's actually gonna point towards it. Look at all those Todd Not Sears. What's up, Todd? I just realized that's because it's you. How's it going? Hey, Todd. Welcome.
What's up with all this? Oh, right!
I do like calling him Todd Not Sears, though. The bow
that is
tie,
nice. That
super
is very
classy.
nice. Oh, I do like I didn't notice the bow tie.
How did you never notice the bow tie?
I don't know.
It's actually like 30% of the
I
entire
know.
image.
That's why I'm so ashamed of myself. Oh, speaking of being ashamed.
Looks like these Corbin's
That
goblins
is the
might be
third terminus.
I think he can keep fighting through it.
I was gonna say he's fought through 2 of them very well.
Now he's gonna fight through a third one.
I was gonna say. Sure, resolves.
Hooray!
That ability resolves.
Oh man. What in tarnation? You were showing Majors the Todd Not Seer? Nice. What's up? Oh, is that Michael? What's up, Michael? I'm a fan. Also, welcome. You probably have never seen this stream before. If you're Michael Majors, hello. My name's TJ.
Hi, I'm Coleman. We met once. I really enjoyed it.
Did he beat you?
Yes. he crushed me. Game
As
wasn't
he's
close.
wont to do. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep.
And the EE is gonna wreck this 1-1.
I was gonna say, please don't tear cards.
Tearing cards is... Oh, but tarot cards are allowed.
Oh, tarot cards, yes. Tarot cards allowed. Tearing cards, not so much.
Yeah, and that's going to be a pretty bad omen for Justin.
Yeah, I mean... I was gonna say, or he'll just draw lacking.
Goblin Ringleader coming down.
Oh, this is my favorite legacy
Justin
stream
can't
of all
win.
time now.
Justin just can't win.
Oh, please hit a chieftain. Okay, brick. Oh, matron. Matron's good. And another Wow. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, that actually is really good.
He can just double matron next turn if he wants to, or he
No,
can
he
just
just-
matron into chieftain
Or you can just matron into ringleader.
every time, 2 turns in a row.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think at this point I actually would have just attacked Justin.
John B. Doe, thank you so much for hitting that follow
Like,
button. It's
if-
awesome having you here.
Like
You're
if
a
he
rock
wants
star.
to bounce your that's not really a thing on top, so I was gonna say at this point I'm attacking Justin.
Why wouldn't you minus on the ring?
Vial is not a real card here.
Vial is semi-real.
No, it doesn't. It just gets nothing.
It gets nothing.
It just gets nothing.
Yeah. I hate it when I get nothing.
Getting nothing is so bad.
Interesting. If he's getting another ringleader, he should have done this pre-combat.
Well, he can't play it. He doesn't have a land.
Good point.
So
So Justin now has to beat.
if I would definitely play the other matron to get the chieftain.
With the first one.
No,
Play-
well, the next one.
Oh.
Because he can play the other matron. And if he draws a land, Justin's actually dead.
If Justin doesn't do Justin things.
Yeah, he has to find the 4th terminus.
Which would be so amazing. And he's still got matron and ringleader.
And he's still got a ringleader, yeah.
Oh, man.
Like,
Why?
I think Corbin's coming to the same realization.
I honestly don't know. Sure, why not?
Yeah, I would just go get the chieftain.
I think I would as.
No, sure, why not? Just go get more of them.
Because you'll
Well,
find
there's a shuffle.
Because, oh, man.
I was gonna say, we're gonna probably see him activate top first.
Oh, goodness.
Force ain't gonna cut it.
Nope, force and
That
double.
He's at 8.
There's one terminus left in here? Is that the case?
There's one terminus.
Oh, and some swords, maybe.
Swords might do it, swords might not do it.
Swords
though.
by time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Ringleader's just gonna find the chief, obviously.
exactly.
Pyroblast actually dead.
Brainstorm. Solid.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, this is game 1.
Yeah, it is. So we saw Jace Brainstorm.
Yep.
Find that.
A pause. He can hardcast the Entreat if it is what he draws, though.
I don't think he actually plays Entreat.
He can hardcast the Terminus.
He can hardcast
Sorry,
Terminus.
that's what I meant to say.
But at that point, I don't think you'd actually want to hardcast Terminus because he's still got 2 ringleaders.
No, but you survive 1 hit. No, God, no, you don't.
He drew Brainstorm.
Let's keep it going.
All right, here we go. Storm count 4. Counterbalance, Pyroblast, Ponder. Sure, why not? For everyone wondering of why we weren't putting High Tide on, we were just calling it Miracles.
We're gonna shuffle it up. Oh, can you? Oh man, you know what the best part is? He's hoping not to draw Terminus.
Yeah, he's hoping it's on top of his library.
Yes, he's hoping to draw a
Because-
not Terminus,
Forest, sure.
and then just look at it at the top.
All right, here we go. This is it. And he bricked.
He got a
Oh, he got a
Snapcaster.
Snapcaster.
He can play a blocker.
He can snap swords.
He can snap swords himself to gain 2 life after blocking. It's a bad play. Don't do that.
I was just hoping that Corbin was like, okay, Flusterstorm.
Miracles isn't even winning. He's just hit 3 Terminus. How bad is this matchup that after getting 3 Terminus, you're still getting...
And you have a Jace that's been in play for 4 turns.
And a counterbalance since the beginning.
And you've had counter top lock in play for 4 turns. Corbin's still casting
And
cards.
a mentor that you missed your counterbalance trigger on. And he's still killing the Jace. I think he's just saving these in hand so that... Because right now this is a winning board.
Yeah.
I think he's just on the mentality
I
of
think I would play
1 ringleader.
1 ringleader. I think
Because
I
it
would-
refills your hand, so it's not
Yeah.
like... I think I would have gone for that 2 and dealt 2 damage to Justin.
Yeah.
Because then you're looking at a kill next turn
Mhm.
with what you have on board.
Yeah. The old post-combat haste creature.
Classy.
1, 2... Yeah, Justin just goes. Saving the best one for last.
All right, everybody. Let's go to game 2.
Yep. Ooh. Wow, Justin was not kidding about not wanting to face goblins.
Looks like he is going to side out the monk token. Bold call.
Oh man, I was gonna say he's gonna side out a card he can't cast. So
That one miss trigger did end up being pretty punishing.
I was gonna say that one miss trigger might have actually just won Corbin the game.
It almost certainly did, but the deck's perfect, so...
Clearly.
Oh, man.
I love Legacy so much.
Legacy is too legit to quit.
Uh,
They keep trying, but you know what? It's too legit. Too legit to quit.
Too legit. Too legit to quit.
Too legit. Too legit to quit. Man, I hope everyone's doing this with us.
Too legit. Too legit to quit.
Hi, hi. We're dumb.
We are very dumb.
Hammer time.
Oh, ba-da-da, da-da, da-da. Okay, don't do this.
Alright. The only deck with a better Miracles matchup than 12 post. Just us? Fair enough.
Hey, that's fine.
We were having too much fun. Man. I don't know. Jace seems outstandingly slow. Like,
I was gonna say I would board out Jace.
bouncing a lot of those cards feels pretty bad.
Yeah, I would board. Well, it's the same reason you board out Jace versus Miracles, or not Miracles, versus Elves.
Ah, because it's outrageously slow.
Because it's very slow.
Yeah. Yeah. Whew.
Whoa! Too legit to quit is I will have you know a year younger than me.
Come out in 93?
Did it come out in 93?
I don't know what you're.
Oh, then it's 2 years younger.
I don't know when it came out.
Oh, then it was after 91, and that's the point.
I was born in 92. That might
Yeah.
have come out in the same year as me.
Yeah, it's after 91. That's the point.
Oh no. That might be older than me.
Did it actually come out in 91?
Oh, yep, that's older than me. Okay, what do I think of Obs on Elves in Modern? I
It's
think that's
awesome.
super explosive.
I always recommend people playing Elves.
Elemental Whisperer. What deck are they playing? It met.
Which version of Tron? Because they're playing Tron.
How do you? Oh, playing Tron.
Yeah.
Then 100% Sun Droplet.
If they're playing green-white, I could see an argument for
Oh,
Dragon's
then Thragtusk is better.
Oh, well, sure.
Play Thragtusk instead. Do I know what a cassette tape is? Yes, I once listened to some New Kids on the Block.
I was gonna say I actually grew up on cassette tapes.
Yeah, I had a little Walkman that
Yeah.
I had a New Kids on the Block tape in it.
I can definitely remember when my dad first bought a first CD. So.
Yeah. Run Thragtusk. Don't run the other.
Ooh, this is really good for Corbin.
A brainstorm response. We're looking for a
Well,
swords.
no, like this is already in play because it came out of the cavern.
Yeah, but the swords.
Yeah, but he's looking for swords, but he had the Terminus, and Justin might have had it in his head. It was like, am I gonna have to Terminus that away?
What a life.
Yeah.
What a life. What about Bantal Drazi? What about it? That deck is sweet. I'm a fan. It's a little bit like swingy, but turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer, not much can ever beat it.
That's very true. There are not a lot of decks that can beat turn 2 Thought-Knots here.
So, I mean, anytime when that's a potential in your deck, you just get free wins. It beats fair decks, but has a decent amount of like free win potential.
So Corbin is... Oh, wow. Justin has a really good card in this matchup. And you're going to see it right here.
Yes, we are. That is it Staticaster
Yeah.
in hand.
Although, with the Pendelhaven, that's a little bit more awkward. So, we're probably just going to see a Swords.
Whew. What do I think of that super broken Death Shadow deck? Well, it's super broken.
I think there's an incredibly funny card against it that no one's playing right now, which is Condemn.
Oh, I was going to say Blessed Alliance, where you have them sack a creature and have them gain 4 life.
I was going to say Condemn their other Death Shadow. That way they gain that much life, and they're going to actually have to kill the other Death Shadow.
Also hilarious.
Yeah.
Always brings them back to 13.
Always brings them back to 13.
Hilarious, actually.
Yeah, doesn't matter what they do, they're always going to get back to 13.
All right, Condemn going into my to my burn side.
Yeah, it's actually hilarious. I don't know how good it is, but it's funny.
Way better than Searing Blaze.
So Justin is actually at 19.
Yeah, but Corbin's at 21. So I guess they're just
Fiery Justice, also hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, Justin, fetch.
We got
Okay,
it.
thank you.
All right, so 3 mana for Justin hanging out. All cool. I think that Staticaster might come down this turn just to not let the Pendelhaven untap.
Yeah, I would actually playing it right here.
Also,
makes a lot of
Tarfire
sense.
proof.
Not not Pyrokinesis proof though.
Not Pyrokinesis proof. Absolutely true. Bruce, you're still here. Thank you for being here. Thanks to everyone who's here.
Also, Fiery Justice again.
Yeah.
Really cool card. Combo
Absolutely.
with Calvin Predator.
Fact.
Facty McFactersons.
Man. Thank you, everybody who is here.
gonna
It's so
say.
awesome having you all here.
Ringleader in your post combat is always a little Oh, that's not a ringleader at all. That is way better than a ringleader.
Justin might have to...
Oh, he's got a Snapcaster. He's going to snap swords.
Probably. The best part is that he doesn't have a way to actually put this Terminus on top of his library at the moment.
No, not at all. Oh, he's going to snap Brainstorm. So, never mind.
So you can put the Terminus on top.
Yeah.
Yep. Can I put it in the preview panel just so we can bask in its glory? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Another time.
No. Again, Fire Justice. Great art.
Great art.
Yeah.
A+ art. Same with Counterbalance, though.
True.
That should have been the art for a card for Baral. Baral versus Chandra.
Sure.
That's really good.
Don't know why the Snapcaster is dead.
It's on the
Okay. Well, he put it in the grave. I'm like, what? What in the world's going on?
I'll sacrifice my Snapcaster Mage.
Oh.
Why? Just because I feel like it.
Ooh, Justin. Also.
A Johnny in hand.
Yeah, I was going to say he has a Johnny Vengeance.
And the Staticaster.
This is looking a lot better.
This is looking much better for Justin.
Although,
Still a game 3.
So Justin has the Staticaster. Corbin has Pile Driver. Pile Driver has Pro Blue.
But it does not have Pro Johnny.
No, it doesn't. But he's got so many creatures.
Sure.
Then it's gonna come through off this, like, and this ringleader not good. 4 of a kind.
I'm pretty sure that's a good poker hand. Have you considered changing careers?
Not bad.
Yeah, I would have gone all in on that.
Oh yeah, what a 4 of a kind.
Easy. Always get it on the river.
It doesn't even matter.
Man, he just saved himself so many bad draws.
Oh yeah. Like, man, that's got to be bad.
Fun fact, the Ajani Vengeance is in there for the mirror match. Because it can't be red elemental blasted. I think I'm at... Oh, plus. Plus on it. If you like it, then you should have put a plus on it.
I would actually... If I was going to plus on anything, I might plus on that Cavern.
Ooh. Spooky.
And spooky. And plus 2 me.
Yes. I believe that's the technical term.
Oh, do we have another ringleader?
Tell me we do.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one's going to hit 4. 4... No? Okay.
That'll do.
That'll also do.
A+.
Hey, 50% of the time it works every time.
So, bash at the Ajani and call it a day?
Yeah, killed it.
And then you have the Pile Driver in hand for when he tries to... Is it Static... Oh, man, those weren't instigators are going to get annihilated by the Staticaster.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Like,
Corbin, don't think I didn't see that.
What?
There is a certain 5-mana spell that's not Kiki Jiki.
Go on.
I believe it commands things.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
With Incendiary or the new one? Where it's...
Well, I mean, it is a fan of, there's an online game called Siege. And there is a gang of them.
I love Siege Gang. Oh, man. That's awesome. So this getting to resolve is great. Resolving this is just gas. I don't think he can beat this. Oh, this
He
Snapcaster.
does have a Snapcaster.
But doesn't he have a Tarfire in hand? He might.
He's Pyrokinesis.
Oh, he still has a swords though in the graveyard, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does have swords.
Okay.
There's
Also, there's
that hand. That top 3 is very good.
Ow.
I don't know if I could think of a better top 3 besides Triple Terminus.
I guess. Wow.
Yeah, that's God.
Maybe like Verdict Terminus swords instead.
Oof.
Wow. Siege Gang is good here.
It's going to be very good post-verdict.
Yes.
Like, he just needs to tap a little bit better.
Except
Okay.
the Staticaster will be a little bit problematic.
He's got the Pendelhaven. He just needs to make sure... Or he can actually just sack the creature that's targeting.
If he has the mana.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he hits the tokens first.
But, he also has this Vial. This Vial is going to be very good.
Yeah, Warren Instigators at the end step.
Mm-hmm. How about a Goblin Lackey on the end step and a Warren Instigator? How about we're just going to get both?
Sure, if he has a land, but he can't cast a whole lot of double red spells.
Also not bad.
Also not bad. Good thing that we had the swords in hand. You know, if you were to say, what is the bane of miracles?
Well, it's definitely not angels.
Well, Justin's looking to slay these goblins.
Yeah, he is.
My goodness. Yeah, I guess he's going to have to attack from a different angle.
Sergeant?
Yes, that's a bane slayer.
Okay. So this is what we're doing, huh? We're just trying to do stuff. Well, I mean, this is not nothing. It's very close to nothing, but it's not nothing.
It's outstandingly not that good against this particular field. The first strike lifelink against that pile driver is so unfortunate.
Yeah, so that dies at the same time he takes damage off that. So he's going to basically gain 3 life. So he's at 21. I think.
And then he's going to put
He's at
in
19,
multiple goblins
yeah.
from hand.
There's Siege Gang. And now they're all 2/2s.
True. But he does have swords in hand to hit the chieftain.
True enough. Well, actually, so he's going to get a second trigger of that, and then a trigger on the Goblin Lackey. This is actually surprisingly good against a Staticaster.
You have to swords the chieftain, then play it out and kill the instigators?
Yeah.
And then you start...
That is a ton of free dudes.
Good save.
Yep. That is, wow, that is...
0 to 20.
You are, that did not go well for you there, TJ.
Nope. My clickety-clacking is not A+ing. So, we're going to go for the swords on that. We still have another swords in hand.
Oof. Oh, he's going to have to go after those Goblin tokens.
Wow.
Oh, he's going to kill the Instigators. Interesting.
Well, yeah, they put in the most amount of things for free.
I actually would have killed the Goblins since there's 5 of them, and you eliminate, what is it? The Cycle guy.
Gem Palm Incinerator?
Gem Palm Incinerator. You eliminate that as an out.
Ah, interesting thought. I was just thinking that the Siege King Commander was another way to potentially get at it with enough lands.
I was going to say, if Corbin can, in Game 1, fight his way through 3 Terminus, and in Game 2 can outrace a Baneslayer Angel...
You mean he is at 23?
He does have a Pyrokinesis. I think you actually need to kill the Staticaster.
I think you do need to kill the Staticaster. But attack for 5 with that is... Oh, attack for more, actually. Attack for 6?
It's 5.
There's a Pendelhaven.
Oh, there is a Pendelhaven. Ha! I can know what cards do.
Yes, you can. I'm so proud of you. Could eliminate double white
Yeah, we're just...
for Supreme Verdict with that Wasteland.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, there's only one, though, so it's like snap.
So it is only 5.
Hmm.
Mentor.
That's not bad. The Pyrokinesis would have looked especially good now, except for the fact that Corbin wouldn't have anything.
Yeah, he would have 2 Goblin Lackeys.
We're at 6-17? 17?
So Corbin's best draw is still Ringleader.
Ringleader or Gem Palm Incinerator?
Yes, those are the 2.
A Ringleader, he can put him off the Vial.
Vial, not so much.
What do you think he has?
Yep, he's gonna take 5. 6. And, that's... Eesh.
This is not good for Corbin. I would just go to Game 3.
Yeah,
this game went so wrong.
Yeah, this game maybe got
This game got out of hand fast.
Yeah, that swords might have spelled the end of it.
I mean, to put in that board and then have it so immediately answered is just heartbreaking. So,
yep. Justin's just resolving a brainstorm here. Now if anything goes wrong, and I mean anything, he's got Snap Verdict. Oh, and he's just gonna click him in the draw step. Oh yeah, this game is actually over.
pick him up. oh, oh.
Okay,
Pick him up,
so
pick him up, oh, oh. Pick him up.
honestly, yeah, you can just keep Chief. I was gonna say you could keep
Scoop
Chieftain.
him up, oh, oh. Scoop him up, scoop him up, oh, oh.
No
Scoop
way.
him up.
Okay, that doesn't do anything.
I'm also not sure why I paid 4 for it. Oh, never mind.
He's
He
gonna
went for the
pump.
Pendelhaven.
He's gonna pump and then do it.
Actually, this is not bad. It's not good.
Yeah, he's dead, but it's not. Yeah, it's not enough that that matters.
So game 3, Corbin gets to be on the play, looking to have a turn 1 play, something on the line of an Aether Vial or a Goblin Lackey, always looking good, and of course the super gas play of Chrome Mox into Warren Instigator turn 1.
Or alternatively,
Alternatively,
2 lackeys.
2 Sean Paul tickets.
Yeah, that's better than 1.
It's got that right temperature to keep
To
you.
keep you from the storm, oh Lord, to the new angle. I wanna find you in the morning.
Oh. So game 3.
That song is so catchy.
It's so catchy.
Ugh.
The music video, awful,
Yeah, oh yeah, it's horrible.
terrible,
But the song is great.
catchy. 2 Sean Paul. Press Bat Bear's left paw. Oh man, I need to show you that video one day. That's
Yeah.
that's super obscure.
I don't know if it's more obscure than the song Temperature by Sean Paul.
No, that song blew up back in the day.
Oh, did it? I was unaware of the pop charts. What, 10 years ago? Was it that long ago?
Probably longer.
Probably.
Let's see here. I'm 24. I would have been in 9th grade at the time, and I think it was time in the round. The time in the round is about 5 minutes. If one of these decks are going to win, it's going to be Goblins.
Oh, yeah. That's being said, Justin can have quick mentor. Quick mentors
That
are
hand is mediocre,
Yeah. No,
but he's going to keep it because it's got lands and spells.
I was going to say lands and spells. That's the combo.
Yep, it's got Wear and Tear and Counterspell and lands.
Yeah, Corbin, I believe, has a 1-lander, but he's really hoping that this Aether Vial sticks around, which is not going to be good against Justin.
Panda, how old did you think I was?
Classic Justin, drawing the Force after the Vial.
Indeed. It came out in 2005. 12 years old.
Wow.
Tree of Perdition.
Second Vial.
Classic. So, double Cavern and a Vial. Do you think Justin's going to counter us any spells?
Not any creatures.
Classic. Classic Wear Tear.
I was gonna say, I would probably, He thought it was port.
You always thought that I was older? It's the ties. It's the ties, mostly. Okay, so a Wear and Tear might be happening here after the pump fake. Take a lackey and start bashing though.
Yeah.
Seems okay to me.
Looks like you don't actually have anything.
No.
The pump fake actually was bad.
How do you keep a hand that's got no turn 2 play and no turn 3 play? This has got to be chieftains and
Ringleaders
for
or
days.
maybe some matrons.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a chieftain.
All right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No. I actually checked my watch. None of it.
0 time.
I think I saw a click in hand.
Click is not bad.
I've got plans. Do I have plans?
I was gonna say we're gonna see a click here. Ooh, that pile driver's gonna get taken so bad. I was gonna say that pile driver will actually kill Justin with what his hand is like.
But he might actually give him the land to cast the Krenko.
I was gonna say he didn't take anything.
No, because he would just want to give. Oh,
Okay, I was gonna say that pile driver will kill you.
Yeah, with haste especially.
Especially when your hand is counterspell Snapcaster Force.
Ooh.
Oh, there's the land.
Gas. I'll just make some goblins.
And I'm gonna attack you
Hooray!
because they have haste.
Neat.
Don't attack with chieftain.
Bad call. That was some. Some unfortunate play.
I mean, still though, this Krenko is probably gonna take over the
the
game.
Krenko is probably still gonna win, but Corbin unfortunately messed up.
Chalice. That's interesting.
I think I would put it on 1.
Oh, yeah, I'd put it on 1 here.
Just to stop swords?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point. Of course, it's going to give Justin an excuse to...
Snap?
I was going to say, cast any one of these counter spells.
Snap, wear, tear. I've never enjoyed Fig Newtons, so on the plus side, if I ever have any, you're welcome to them. Ooh, another excuse to cast Snap, wear, tear.
Ooh.
Could hit his own Divining Top.
Yeah, we're going to get 3 goblins, and suddenly Justin's dead in 2 turns.
Unless he could actually draw another chieftain. Just be
let's see,
dead
that's
this
3,
turn.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No.
Nope. Down to 6.
I was going to say, and if I'm Corbin, I don't want to cast a single card.
Terminus or bust?
I guess Matron's fine.
Matron for ringleader?
Matron is actually fine.
I think Matron for ringleader is okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, okay, sure.
Wow.
Well, there's...
So 2 Cavern of Souls out.
That's what, Baneslayer?
For Corbin.
Yeah, Baneslayer actually isn't going to do anything. Funny enough, because, like...
He already knew the top 3, I believe.
Yeah, he already knew the top 3, because he'd spun it.
I believe. Okay.
Alright, so we're going to spin again. What are we going to find? The swords? Is not good enough anymore.
Nope.
Like...
Oh, had the fetch? That's true, he could have gone for that during combat.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
That, I don't know the answer to.
Containment Priest about 7 turns too late.
Justin
Yeah.
might just be tilted from the fact that he's got a handful of counterspells. Ooh, and a classic case of Still Had Aldi's Corbin taking it down in 3.
Yeah, like, it's funny, because Game 1 showed how, like, grindy Goblins is.
Yeah.
Game 2 showed how resilient Miracles is, and then Game 3 is like, no, just kidding, I'm just gonna make a billion guys
It's
and you
red.
can't do
You
anything.
think I can't aggro out? Let's head on up to the booth and get ready to call it a night. We're going to end up posting over to someone, but stick around if you have any questions, comments, or feedback. Start typing them in. We'll respond to them when we're out there. See you there. Let's dance. Hello, and thank you for joining us here at this Geek Fortress stream. My name's TJ.
My name is Coleman.
And of course, we're going to be having ourselves a good old-fashioned time here as we get ready to host on over to someone else. I hope you are enjoying this stream, and I hope you've been having a wonderful time. Goblins taking down the win. Another step for Corbin in assembling the rest of his Goblins deck. Gotta say, probably one of the better stories in the room.
Oh yeah, definitely, and especially because Justin really did not want to play against Goblin. That's why, because you just saw that Goblins is A, resilient, and B, is actually pretty aggressive when it needs to be.
Absolutely true, and then you add on top of the fact that Justin also got his redemption tale against Vexing Devil of all things, only to make it to the finals.
Yeah, definitely.
To lose. What's the story? Well, the story is that many of you are aware of our proxy policy. And one of our most common examples is that there are players who are in high school.
Yep.
And, you know, building Rishadenport's Goblins isn't always the best way to go about it.
Wastelands.
Exactly. But then you add that proxy rule where suddenly Corbin is able to put together Legacy Goblins, continually play that deck week in, week out, and assemble that credit to build the deck over time. And what do we see? Corbin taking it down in a 12-person event, earning that credit, which will be going towards this Goblins deck that he just now piloted.
That was good. Yep.
It's a great story. It's the hometown hero. Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Straight gas. So, we've got a couple of options as far as rogues go. Yeah.
I'd be okay with literally any of them.
I think we're going to go with the one that we don't get to do very often.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, everybody. Any suggestions for Modern Burn? You're running Mardu, looking to go to Boros or Naya. I strongly recommend Boros. It's my personal favorite, but hey, if you want to see for certain, on Sunday I'll be streaming from twitch.tv/geek for... Wait. Red Baron MTG. Best movie premiere of 2017.
Premise. Best movie
Oh,
premise.
best movie premise of 2017.
I really liked Get Out. That was a really good movie.
That is the first one to get a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Did you know that?
That's not actually true. Man on Wire has 100%.
Really?
I looked it up.
Man on Wire, the one about the guy who...
The documentary.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Very,
That has
very,
100%.
very good.
Yes. Absolutely. So, we're getting ready.
But Get Out is also very good.
So we are going to host over to someone who's particularly awesome and that we don't get to. So please do me a favor, stick with us, check out this streamer. She's doing a draft, but she's a member of the Rogues Gallery. Her name is Jamie. She goes by Jamie Topples, and I gotta be honest, she is like A+ fantastic. She normally streams in the daytime.
She does topple all the competition.
Yes. She was just in the Streamer Showdown. In fact, 2 rogues made it to the finals of the Streamer Showdown yesterday. Z Magic and Jamie met in the finals, and Z Magic ended up bringing it home.
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, rogues repping. Not me. I suck. but rogues are repping. Also, we just recently added Zach Canner from the Star City Circuit to the Rogues Gallery.
Yep.
He's awesome.
He is very cool.
We've also got Todd. He's decently competitive. We've got Holy Dive.
Todd's okay.
Holy Dive is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool.
Literally have never beaten any of one of these people. That's not true. I did beat Z Magic in a game of Frontier where he did not play his was it Abbott correctly.
Nice.
That's my one. I got one.
All right, everybody. We're going to call it a night. Remember, we'll be streaming tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. That is about, I don't know, 18 and a half hours from now?
Let's see what it's...
Yeah?
Yeah, about 18 and a half.
18 and a half hours from now, I'll be streaming from here for some Modern. Should be a good time. I'll have Troy, and I got to tell you, be sure to tune in. We're going to have an extra special stream tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be pretty dope.
Otherwise, from all of us here at Geek Fortress, my name's TJ.
I'm Coleman.
And whether it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, definitely check out Jamie. Be amazing. We'll see you next time. And yeah, hit that follow button as soon as we get there. She is too legit to quit.
Too legit.
Too legit to quit.